The crew at Acra Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
One more.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, there we go. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Tree Country 1330 WTRE Sports. John Dooley here alongside Gary Bailey. Morgan Schofield absent, Gary.
AWOL.
Gone.
She's AWOL, Doc.
Gone with the wind.
Yep.
She found somebody else she loved better. I can't believe that, but that's the way it goes. Well, Gary, where are we?
Hey, we're in the friendly confines of Shriver Field, Pirate Stadium, where the Greensburg Pirates welcome the Rushville Lions to town tonight, Doc.
All right, game 9 of a 9-game regular season. It's the season finale. It's senior night. Gary, it's Friday the 13th. What could possibly go wrong?
Wow, I didn't realize that. Well, I did realize it. Forgot about it. Yep. Nothing could go wrong. Doc, Greensburg 0-8 on the season, looking for that first elusive win here. And, boy, I think Coach Wes Anderson would love to get it tonight. Yeah,
Rushville kind of understands what Greensburg's going through. They're still trying to climb out of that themselves. They've struggled the last several years like that, but they seem like they're just starting to turn the corner at Rushville, Gary.
Yes, they are. They've got 2 wins this year, and a good one over who they beat early. Did they beat Connorsville?
They defeated Connorsville and North Decatur.
Okay. I thought they had gotten Connorsville. So, yeah, a couple of good wins there. North Decatur coming off a semi-state season last year in Connorsville. Beat the Pirates pretty handily. So a couple of good wins there by Rushville this year. And as you said, kind of been on the rebuild the last couple of years and maybe getting it done a little bit this year.
All right. Well, Gary, tell us a little bit about what you know about the two coaches of these two fine ball clubs.
I don't know anything about them. Very little. Isaac Silger. Is that it? Sliger. Okay. 4-24 in his third year at Rushville. And Wes Anderson, everybody knows the story, first year here at Greensburg, and he is 0-8 in this inaugural season as a head coach for Wes Anderson. So each coach trying to get that record built up a little bit better.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we've had almost
Beautiful
nothing but just great weather here. It's Game 9. We've had some Game 9s where it's been just brutal out there. But tonight, rather balmy for Game 9 for the last regular season game of the year, Gary.
Yeah, this is just about perfect weather for most anything, but especially sitting in the stands or in the press box as we are. And it's down there. Sorry? Yeah, perfect weather for about anything here tonight, Doc. Clouds rolling in, but not supposed to rain until after 9 o'clock tonight, I don't think. So hopefully we'll get this thing in dry weather and call this season, at least weather-wise, a real success for the Pirates.
All right, very good. So, again, senior night, we've got, 5 football seniors? Is that right? Do we have 5?
I think that is right, Doc.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
All
on
right.
the roster anyway.
There you go. Well, Gary, Pirates, like you say, 0-8 coming in here. They've scored 35 points, basically 5 touchdowns in 8 games. They've struggled offensively. Well, they've struggled defensively also. They've scored 4.4 points a game, give up 50.6. Rushville scores 22.9. Let's call it 23 a game, giving up 36 points a game. I guess it's pretty much the same schedule.
Yep, you're right. Pretty much the same schedule. The conference went to 7 games a few years back, and you got to get all the conference player in. Although, I guess since they split them, but still most everybody gets them all in, and kind of limits what you can do outside your conference. So a lot of common opponents.
Gary, we had sectional draw also. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. But the Pirates' sectional fate has been determined.
It has on the road in week 1, as you say. We'll get to that later. I don't want to spoil the fun. It's called a teaser.
Keep them on the edge of their seats.
Yeah, called a teaser.
And I'll tell you what, North and South, they started their season together. They'll be in round 1 of the sectional against each other.
Oh, I didn't see that. Who's hosting?
North Decatur will host South Decatur.
All right. Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, at least you don't have to travel far for that first round.
That's exactly right. So
Pirates got to travel over there.
If officials make any bad calls against the home team, we got to call them out on this one, Gary. So it's the way it goes. Good deal. All right. just had words with the official here. Good luck, coach or official.
Yep.
All right. Well, we I don't know if it's bad luck or good luck to talk to the officials before the game, but we just did it, Gary.
We'll find out.
All right.
We don't do that very often, but a lot of times they come up in the box every game. This year they've been waving from down on the field and kind of
having the timers.
Yeah.
They have the timers and score kind of go down on the field to clarify how they want things done in the hand signals and such. So there we go.
He did come up to the box this evening, though. And as we said, weather perfect, clouding up into the west right now, but that just means we'll be playing in the shade.
That's exactly right. So, well, we're missing Morgan Schofield. She decided she had something better to do tonight, Gary. So we're going to – I tell you what, if you're watching on the video here on WTRE on the internet, and if the game's going on and we happen to have a picture of the water tower at that time, we'll figure it out eventually. Just stick with us.
That's right. We'll try to keep the camera on the action on the field, but we make no guarantees. Sometimes we forget it's up there.
Exactly right. Well, Gary, tell you what, most important game of the state's right here. There's a few others in action, though. What are the other secondary games going on?
All right, we can tell you that. Batesville having a whale of a year at 7-1. They are on the road at Connorsville tonight. Beech Grove will travel all the way over to Franklin County. Both of those teams 3-5. East Central undefeated on the road at Roncalli. Roncalli not great this year at 3-5, but they have a pretty tough schedule. But East Central 8-0, defending 4A champions, and I think they're better this year than they were last year. So I'm going to call it they'll get Roncalli tonight. Rushville is here at Greensburg. South Dearborn on the road at Lawrenceburg. Ought to be a pretty good ball game there. 5-3 South Dearborn up against 6-2 Lawrenceburg. They're not doing the anthem, are they, Doc? Don't think so.
Not yet.
Eastern Hancock on the road at LaPel. Monroe Central at Shenandoah. North Decatur is at Switzerland County. South Decatur is at Dayton Christian, as in Dayton, Ohio, Doc?
That's correct.
Wow. That's wonder what time they left for that game.
I don't know, but they you
schedule
on
fall break. Milan on the road at Madison. Madison, they've got to win this year, but boy, their numbers are not looking good.
And that was against an off-brand Kentucky team too.
Is that right? Wow. Yep. Shelbyville at Pendleton Heights. Greenfield at Newcastle. Terre Haute South at Columbus North. Bedford North Lawrence at Columbus East, and Jennings County on the road at Jeffersonville.
Tell you what, Columbus North, what is their record, Gary?
Columbus North, what do we got there? They are 3-5.
Okay, because I was looking, I think it's at the 5A. Let me look at the polls here. Oh, because Bloomington North, the number 1 team in 5A, defeated Columbus North last week 38-35.
I saw that.
And then Bloomington North, number 1 at 8-0 in the 5A, so I don't know. You never know.
Nope, you never know.
Play. I guess that's why you play the ball game.
That's why they put them on the field and make them play. Doc, kind of quiet crowd out here tonight. I'm not sure what's happening.
I don't know either. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, Gary. We'll step away for a couple minutes here and honor some of our sponsors. We'll come back. We'll speak with Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates, when we return. We'll be right back.
The crew at Acra Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Good. We're speaking with Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Coach, it's senior night here, game 9 out of a 9-game regular season.
Yeah, excited to honor our seniors, and obviously those guys have made a tremendous commitment to our program. And I know obviously it's not been the year that those guys have wanted to have, but still proud of them. They're still showing up. They're still working. They're still helping our young kids get better, and that's what it's all about right now. So we're really excited to be able to recognize those guys, and hopefully we can send them off the right way tonight.
Yeah. Tell us what you know about the Rushville Lions, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, it's kind of a nice feeling. They're about as banged up as we are. So they've got a bunch of dudes out there. One of their primary tailbacks is out. Free safety's out as well. So, there's going to have to be, for us, especially the number of guys they got out on defense, I think we're going to have to kind of feel it out early and see exactly how they're going to choose to play us, because they've got some real critical injuries that are going to hamper some of the stuff that they like to do. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what it is that they choose to do defensively to how we line up on offense. So I think early in the game, you'll kind of see us bounce around in a few different formations and a few different looks and just kind of try to figure out where they're at and what they're doing, and then we can go attack that.
Gotcha. Offensively, what have they done so far this year? What do they like to do?
Well, it's interesting. They're mostly in the spread, kind of like us, and they've got a couple of receivers on the perimeter that are really, really explosive. Little guys, but, man, they're fast. And we've got to be really good in the secondary. But the other thing the last couple of weeks that they've started doing is they've started getting in the old straight tee a little bit and packing everybody in, and they're starting to run some of that stuff. Though, again, their primary ball carrier in the straight tee's out tonight. So I don't even know if that's going to be the game plan for them, but it's something we prep for this week. And, hopefully, we don't get them in short yardage when they can just get in that and get a couple yards and get a first down. So we need to force some long yardages on second, third down tonight, which is something we've really not done very well the last couple of weeks. Obviously, East Central had 1 second down in the first half, I think. So we got to get teams in second and long and third and long. We got to do a better job of that, and that's the goal for tonight.
Gotcha. You've been in a lot of game 9s over the years. Not always this balmy.
No, it's nice to have the shorts out in week 9. I told you guys last couple of weeks, it has got to be one of the hottest football seasons I can remember. Which, tonight I'm not mad about it. Obviously, you don't want 40 and windy. Sure hope we can avoid the rain tonight. Hopefully we get this thing in before it starts raining, which looks like it's going to come about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, that's going to change things significantly for both teams if it starts raining, as much as we both like to throw. So, hopefully we get this thing in good weather and the rain starts after we blow the final whistle.
What's been the mood of the troops preparing for this final regular season game, Coach?
You know what? Really good. And that's never been a problem for us, which is the thing I'm most proud of. And our boys are still having fun. They're having fun being together. They're having fun learning the game. And realistically, I said this to you last week, and I said it to Tom on Wednesday night. Like, realistically, that's where we're at. We're learning how to play the game. And we're learning how to line up right. We're learning how certain formations, make us do certain things defensively. We're learning, how to block, how to tackle, all those skills. So we're having a good time learning the right way to play this game. And again, it's a journey. It's a process. It's going to take time, but for us being 0-8, we probably have a better mindset and a better attitude than probably any 0-8 team I've ever seen, which I'm really proud of.
Yeah, very good. Back in 2014, 0-8 Greensburg goes to Rushville and steals a win.
Mm-hmm.
Be sweet to do that again.
Boy, it sure would. We had, like I said, we had a really good week of practice. Kids are dialed in. Kids are focused. Kids prepared the right way. So, we'll see how it goes when we kick this thing off.
Looking good forward to senior night, Coach. Some final thoughts before we kick off?
Again, it's going to be a great night, and grateful for our community. I know they're going to show up tonight to honor those seniors for sure. So really appreciate everybody's support, and hopefully we can air it out a little bit tonight, have some fun, put some points on the board.
All right, Coach, good luck to you and the Pirates here tonight.
Thanks, Doc.
All right, Wes Anderson, head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. Gary,
Nice interview, Doc.
Yeah, very good.
What were you going to say to me?
And you know what? Although things have been a little tough this year, he's always been very generous with his time with you and I, Gary, to come and talk to us pregame, postgame, and talk about the Pirates and the football team.
Yep, and he's remained upbeat, and that cannot be easy. But he's done a very nice job here dealing with us. And we're not always easy to deal with.
You're not always easy to deal with. We'll go halves with you on that. So,
all right.
4.5 minutes left on the pregame clock. Everybody's standing up facing the Stars and Stripes. We're going to honor America, and we'll leave you for that. We'll return right after this one.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com. This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
All right, Gary Bailey.
We are back. Shriver Field, Pirate Stadium, Greensburg, Rushville, conference game, last game of the season, building towards sectional.
Senior night.
What else can we say?
Senior night.
Senior night.
Friday the 13th.
It is. You're right.
And
Friday Night Lights.
And no Morgan Schofield. So what could go wrong?
Well, hopefully we're on and streaming. Anyway, we think we went through all the correct steps.
Gary, looks like we have 5 captains going out on the field, as does Rushville.
Yeah, what do we got? We
Got Hunter Springmeyer, Braden Rankin, Owen Meadows, number 56, Elliot Weber, and is it 61?
Is that who it is?
Nope.
No.
Very last one
is
is
51.
51. That would be Jesse Hadler. Of course, he's a senior. So
no, 51 is, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. My bad. Just do your job, would you?
Very good. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, they had, some sectional tennis today. You got to do some of that, didn't you, Gary?
Semi-state.
Or semi-state. There you
well,
go.
Actually, it's called 8 at state. But, yeah, I got to do officiate the Columbus North Floyd Central match today. And Columbus North eked out a 3-2 victory over the Highlanders of Floyd Central. And Columbus North will play Jasper tomorrow in the Final Four.
There you go. Well, the officials and the captains out on the middle of the field. Looks like Greensburg won the toss. Is that right? And
They
will
did,
receive the
and
ball.
Will receive.
And Rushville will kick off to the Pirates. The Pirates will defend the west goal, going from west to east, our left to right. And we'll be in action here in moments, Gary.
Yep. No wind to speak of, really. Going to be a nice night for a football game here, Doc. Pirates 0-8, looking for that first victory. They're going to get the first opportunity here as they receive the kickoff from the Lions.
There you go.
Do we have a pregame sponsor?
Pregame sponsor, we do not. We do have a first quarter sponsor, and when the first quarter starts, I'll give it to you. Not a second before.
All right. I wasn't asking for it.
All right.
All right.
So the teams in their final huddles will kick off. Will be in action here momentarily. The Pirates looking for win number 1 in the last regular season game of the year. To say they've struggled this year, Gary, it's been that's kind of an understatement. But they're out here playing ball.
They are. Carson Miller will be the lone back for the Pirates, deep for the Rushville kickoff.
And Rushville, Gary, we talked about pregame on the roster. They don't. I'm sure they have a kicker. They don't have anybody listed as a kicker on the roster.
Is it number 11? Trying to pick up the number here, Doc. It is number 11.
Okay, that's Braden Wilson. He's a junior. We'll put him down as kicker. And Rushville will kick off. And I tell you, we're starting under the lights. It's rather dark, overcast skies. We're expecting some rain somewhere around 9:30, 10:30, 11 o'clock. So here's the kickoff, a low kick that's scooped up, dropped, and picked up at the 13. That's Austin Cruz with the ball. Goes up the center of the field, and the swarm gets to about the 24-yard line where the Pirates will set up shop 1st and 10.
That was Carson Miller, Doc, that returned that kick.
Here, I'm going to move the camera.
All right.
Okay. That was Carson Miller?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, Pirate numbers are very difficult to pick up on. He's number 7. Austin is number 2. They look pretty similar, but it was definitely...
got a good spot, Gary.
Yep, all the way at 25. 25-yard line is where the Pirates will open up their first possession.
All right, so Bryson LaPlante, the Greensburg quarterback, sophomore. Got pretty much a full season under his belt now. He's in the shotgun. We've got 2 receivers on each side. Takes the handoff. The ball hands off in a nice hole.
Rankin.
First down, Braden Rankin gets past the 35, and they're going to move the chains after one play.
Yeah, very nice burst of energy there by Rankin right off the bat. It'll be a first down.
13-yard run by Braden Rankin.
And the Pirates back to work quickly.
Oftentimes, Coach likes, if a play is good, he likes to run the exact same play. Again, let's see if that works here. LaPlante, the quarterback. Again, to Rankin, same thing. This time he'll meet, he gets some positive yardage out to past the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he sure did. And running over people in front of him. Nicely done there by Rankin again.
He's going to get to the 46. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Rankin with a 13-yard run followed by an 8-yard run, and Pirates are just 5 yards from midfield. They'll put it at the 45. I guess we'll have to call that a 7-yard pickup by Braden Rankin. So the Greensburg quarterback hands off, and he'll be tackled in the backfield. Negative yardage on this one.
Yeah, Rankin's going to go back a little bit on this one. Oh, actually.
He was tackled just as soon as he got the football. And they're going to back him up about 4 yards on this one. They sure do. A loss of 4.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd and about 7.
Pirates got a little equipment problem out here. The officials helping Braden Rankin with it. Now they're off.
So Pirates looking for 7 yards right here. They're at their own 41-yard line. First quarter, no score. And Rushville offsides.
Boy. One thing the Pirates have been good at is drawing opponents offside.
So 3rd and 7 will become 3rd and about 2, a much more manageable 3rd down for Greensburg. They'll bring it out to the 46-yard line.
Yep, that helps. Now a 3rd and short for the Pirates.
Ball at the 46-yard line. Pirates need a couple yards right here. First quarter sponsored by H&R Block, Gary Bailey.
H&R Block.
Here we go. It looks like it's going to be a keeper, and it'll be a loss on the play.
Yeah,
he faked the handoff to Rankin. Bryson Aplanum did, kept it himself, and lost a yard. Or did he get to the line?
I think they're going to give him the line, aren't they?
Yep. Still, it brings up 4th and 2. Ball at the 46. Now, me in this stage, I'm punting, but I'm sure the coach is going to go for it right here. Pirates need 2 yards. Plan up your sophomore quarterback. Hands off. They'll go straight ahead. Rankin fighting for it. He's close.
I think he's got it.
He's close.
Yep,
he fought off tacklers.
They're calling it.
First down, Greensburg. Rankin fought for that one, Gary.
That he did. Nicely done. It'll bring up a fresh set of downs. No score here underway just moments ago at Greensburg.
Pirates out at the 49-yard line. So just a yard shy of midfield is Greensburg. They'll split 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback looks to pass. Looks. He'll keep it himself, run straight ahead, and get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a no gain. I think that was an intended pass and no one open.
Yeah, had he beat that tackler, he had some green in front of him, but wasn't able to do so.
Actually lost a yard on that play.
Yep, you're right, Doc.
So the Pirates in the same formation with trips to the left, single receiver right. Planted from the gun, running back on his right hip. And Plant's going to keep this as a keeper all the way, strung out to the right side, and he'll have a lost yard or 2.
Yep, a couple, I believe. Maybe just one.
He was sweeping to the right and no place to turn the corner.
What do you lose there, Doc?
Lost 2 yards on the carry. It's 3rd and 13 here for the Pirates. They're back at their 46. They need 13 yards from here. Same formation. On the left hash mark, a plant looking to throw. Looks to the left. Runs out of the pocket. There's a flag in the backfield. This will go against Greensburg, and it'll be thrown out of bounds, incomplete. But I think this may be a hold, Gary. That's the position where they'll call a hold, and it is.
Yep, holding against Pirates. I imagine they'll decline that.
Yeah, they should decline it because it would be 4th and 13 with a declined penalty.
Pass intended for number 23, Camden Loudon. We have a flag on the play.
Officials looking over to the Rushville sideline to get the choice of the Lions. Surely you decline this thing. No indication yet.
Not yet.
There goes Jacoby Miller out. I'm assuming they're declining and he's going to punt.
And the official says that they do decline.
All right.
That's the only good call to make right there for Rushville. It brings up 4th and 13 by declining the holding penalty. And freshman Jacoby, tell you what, he had a whale of a punting day. Averaged over 50 yards a punt last week. There was no return.
This one,
as soon as I say that, shanked to the right.
Oh, and it takes
a backward bounce. And the the net punt here will not be all that strong. In fact, it'll end up being a 14-yard punt.
All right, so the Pirates turn it over on downs. They had a nice little drive going, got 2 first downs. Unable to sustain it there. They punted away, and Rushville will have their first opportunity. We're scoreless here at Greensburg.
First and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
And we'll get a chance to see the Rushville offense. Coach says they have some injuries and players not playing for other reasons, suspension. But
all right, they're going to start smack dab on their own 40.
Pirates did advance the ball almost 24 yards on that drive, but well, here we go. Rushville from their own 40, first down. They're from the gun. It'll be fake a handoff. The quarterback looks to pass.
Oh, he's got a guy wide
He's got
open.
a guy
wide open.
And he's
oh,
caught
my
it,
goodness.
and this will be a one-play touchdown, and he walks into the end zone. That was caught by Chase Wolf, and the quarterback there, Nick Jarman, he just went back and just winged it, and like Gary said, wide open, 60-yard touchdown pass, Jarman to Wolf.
Yep, he got behind the Pirates secondary, and Coach mentioned the secondary in the pregame. They got to be better in the secondary, and, boy, they got beat there early on this one.
So now they'll line up for the point after. You can hear consternation from the assistant coaches in the booth, Gary.
Say again.
Consternation from the assistant coaches in the booth.
What are you doing?
That's
yeah,
okay.
Someone definitely missed an assignment on that one because he got behind everybody and then some.
Oh, they're going to run it on the point after. They'll run in and they'll run in for 2 points. They had a shifted line. Pirates did not respond, so Chase Wolf took it and ran in for 2 points. It's 8-0 Greensburg here with 7:35 left in this first quarter.
That's a Dorflinger Insurance Lion touchdown, Doc.
All right.
We'll give him some love.
That we will. All right, we'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
No, I had him on the whole time, didn't I?
Yep.
We'll figure this thing out. Did we have the camera on the touchdown? Probably not.
Oh, I doubt it.
Here we go. Kickoff Rushville to the Pirates. It'll hit at about the 9, skip into the end zone, and the Pirates on the touchback will bring it out to the 20-yard line. We'll say Gary was responsible for the camera on that touchdown.
I'll handle the load. I will try. I'm sorry, guys. We will try to keep that in mind. It's something that we never do, so it's hard to get into that.
Even when it's just us, we never do it. So
That's right.
That's a problem.
Par for the course. It's Rushville 8-0 here. 7:34 to play. First quarter action at Greensburg.
Yep, Rushville scored on one play, a 60-yard touchdown pass. That was Nick Jarman to Chase Wolf. So Pirates will start from the 20. Pirates were able to get a couple of first downs.
They did, yes.
On their first possession. So let's see how we get this done. Starting from the 20. Second possession of the game for the Pirates. A plan up the quarterback. Takes some heat. Breaks out of the pocket. And he kind of had some running room but swallowed up. And
Could
here
be
comes a late flag. And I think this might go against Rushville.
Horse collar or a face mask, one of the two.
On the play, it was going to.
If so, that's going to be a personal foul. Be 15 yards.
Official, no indication from the official yet, but I think you had it right, Gary.
Horse collar, yep.
So Pirates get 15 yards the easy way.
Penalty on the Lions. That'll be 15 yards and an automatic first down for the Pirates.
All right, so that helps the Pirates starting field position here. Now they're at the 35.
So Rushville, their second penalty. Here we go. Handoff. Pirates stream straight ahead, break a tackle, and get to the 40.
Yep, they had Rankin back at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to wiggle free and got 5.
Yeah, it looked like he was stopped short. But he broke that tackle and got 5. H&R Block first quarter. Less than 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. 8-0 Rushville. Bad guys wearing white tonight are the Rushville Lions, red helmets. 2nd and 5 for Greensburg. Trips to the right. They'll hand off to the back, and he's swallowed up immediately. Tell you, as soon as he got the football, Rankin had no choice. Number 20, Sam Pavey, got into the backfield in a hurry and dropped the Pirates for a 4-yard loss following that 5-yard gain.
Yep, absolutely nowhere to go with that. It's tough when you're hit the second you get a hold of the ball.
That's what we're looking for the line to do.
3rd and 9.
A plan up in the backfield. Looks to pass. Looks, gets some protection. Flushed out, goes to the right, and he runs it upfield, and he's close to the 40, and he's swarmed right there. So it'll bring up 4th and about 4 when we come back on this. So in a broken play, a plan able to get about 5 yards on that one, wasn't he? Nope, 41. That's about 5-yard pickup, Gary. From the 36 to the 41. 4th and 4 Pirates. They're at their own 41. They're going to go for this one. 8-0 Rushville. Pirates on 4th down. A Planup looks to the sideline for the play.
Whoops.
And it looks like the Pirates might have left on that one.
Everybody but the center moved on that one.
Yep. So the Pirates, illegal procedure. So 4th and 4 becomes 4th and 9. Gary, that's got to change your decision here.
I would think so.
False start on Greensburg. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 4th down and 9.
So they'll back it up. They'll put the ball at the 36-yard line. And Jacoby Miller into punt. He's got 3 blockers in front of him. They better pick somebody up. Miller gets the ball, gets this one off. A nice punt. Goes downfield and is caught in the air at about the 28. The return is on. Running up the middle of the field and tackled
by his own man.
just past the 45. Return man was Keegan Bowles, a senior.
Bowles takes the ball across the 46-yard line.
So this will be the more flag, Doc? Yep, there's a flag out there at about the 38.
Bring up 1st and 10.
Let's see what the call is. This would be at the end of the play, into the punt return. We'll find out where this goes. The Rushville players on the sideline. It's H&R Block first quarter.
Holding against Rushville, Doc, on the return.
Okay. Well, they'll march it back. So instead of
There is a penalty flag on the field.
Gary, they'll place this back at the 28.
That's where Rushville will begin then.
So the punt aided by a hold.
1st and 10.
Rushville leading 8-0. Less than 5 minutes to play in this first quarter. This will be their second possession, their second play, actually. They throw it to the left flat. It's caught and tackled immediately.
Fumble.
And it's fumbled.
It's Pirate
the
ball.
Pirates got it.
Looks like Jesse Hadler, the senior, recovered the fumble.
Braden Wilson was the receiver. He's their top receiver on their team, Gary, in the left flat. And, he was tackled. The ball came loose, and the Pirates able to shake it free.
So a big break there, and Coach mentioned in the pregame also if whichever team won the turnover game would probably win this ball game. So right now, Pirates up 1-0 in that department. But they do trail 8-0 on the scoreboard.
They'll start this drive on the Rushville 26-yard line.
4:44 to play here in this first quarter.
You got the camera going, Gary?
Oh, sort of.
Okay. All right, we'll do what we can here. Here's a Planup. Looks to throw. Launches it to the end zone, and it is knocked away. A little overthrown there. The intended receiver, I think that's Carson Miller. And they're going to the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Ambitious first down for the Pirates. Brings up 2nd and 10. Second down play for Greensburg. A Planup checks the sideline for the play. Takes the hike. Nope, he does hand off, and he's going. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. It's a touchdown for the Pirates.
Austin Cruz.
Pirates only their 6th touchdown of the year.
26 yards, Doc?
26. So the Pirates trail by 2, extra point coming. Do you go for 1 or 2 here, Gary? What do you do?
Looks like they're setting up for 1.
Go for that.
Not to say they won't do a little trick here, but
so Jacoby Miller poised for this extra point. And here we go. This one's up, and it's blocked. It's no good. This kick was blocked. So the score on the Greensburg scoreboard, Gary?
Pirates 6, Rushville 8.
Hey, wait a minute. Who sponsored that touchdown?
Dorflinger Insurance. Dorflinger Insurance, located at 810 East Main, Greensburg. Call Dorflinger Insurance for all of your needs.
And we will be right back.
The crew at Acra Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
And we're back with you, Gary. We didn't silence the microphones, but that's okay, isn't it?
It's okay.
We need help, but we'll just fumble along here. Two people doing a 3-person job.
You know, it's like teaching an old dog new tricks.
Exactly.
All right, Pirates trail 8-6 after that score by Austin Cruz.
Pirates go 26 yards, recover a fumble from Rushville, and go 26 yards in 2 plays. Actually, 1 play, as the first play was an incomplete pass. Cruz the touchdown. And Pirates are within 2. We got us a football game going on, Gary Beatty.
Yes, we do.
Pirates kick this one off. It'll come down. It'll be caught at about the 11, and the return is on. Rushville on the return, picking up some speed, and it'll be spilled as he crosses the line. As Keegan Bowles crosses the 40-yard line. And Rushville will set up. They lead by 2 points.
Yep, Rushville, they lead 8-6. 4:23 to play in this first quarter. They've only run 2 plays, Doc.
We got to hear a message from Sarah Namias. She is in Booth Bay, Maine, and she's saying they were coming in loud and clear over there. She's listening to the Pirates.
Great.
Streaming. So
hopefully she's not watching the video.
That's right. Oh, she's not on the video.
All right, Rushville, taking over here, Doc.
It's like a watch clock, right? 2 times a day. Sometimes they'll come past where we got the video camera pointed. So
sometimes.
All right, Rushville. They'll run this play, run to the right side, and they'll get about 4 to 5 yards on first down. Was Harper Miller. He's their leading running back for the Lions.
Picks up 5 yards on the play. Right down by number 6,
Owen Meadows on the stop. Quickly, Rushville back to work.
Good to have Owen Meadows back in the ball game, Gary.
Looks like this time they hand the ball to number 20, Doc, Sam Pavey.
And a first down for Rushville.
What do he get? He gets 6 or 5?
Give him 6.
Give him 6. 11, 6.
Now they're working in Greensburg territory. At the Rushville 40.
Another
Greensburg
deep pass. Pirates,
and
he's
a man open again, and off his fingertips. They had a man at about the 12-yard line along the left sideline. That was number 11, Braden Wilson. And the ball, he just watched the ball go right past through his fingertips, Gary. So incomplete pass for the Lions. It's a good ball, though. Good throw. Stop the clock with 3:44 to play in the first quarter.
Harper Miller met at the line by the Pirate defense. He's going to lose.
Going to lose about 3.
Wow, that's a good spot for the Pirates.
So Rushville goes incomplete, loses 3 yards, and actually they're back in Rushville territory now. Actually lost 4.
Yeah, 3rd and long now.
3rd and about 14.
Oh, the Pirates get pulled off sides. That'll make it a little bit easier, but still going to be 3rd and long.
So Greensburg will back up. Well, now we'll get back in Greensburg territory. Third and 9 for Rushville. They'll place the ball back at the 46-yard line. And the Lions looking for 9 yards right here. Here we go, looks to pass, looks, throws to the left side. Has he man open? He's well covered and incomplete. Nice coverage downfield by the Pirates. No flags, that was well defended.
Yep.
Trying to catch his numbers. That Braden Rankin
was on the defense. So it'll bring up 4th and 9.
Lions leading 8-6, just inside Greensburg territory. Let's see what they do.
I bet they go for it, Doc. And it looks like that's what they're lining up to do.
The Rushville Lions emboldened by their 60-yard touchdown pass from their first play from scrimmage, Gary. They keep firing downfield. Quarterback calls for the ball, looks to the sideline.
3 on the play clock. They're going to have to call timeout or take a penalty. And they do call timeout, Doc, just in time.
Timeout Rushville, 3:07 left here in the first quarter. Rushville leading 8-6, and they've got 4th and long coming up. We'll be back. You'll be here when we get back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, Gary, what do we got?
Well, we got Pirates trailing 8-6 to the Lions, but the Lions facing a 4th and 9 just inside Pirate territory.
There we go.
3:07 to play here, first quarter action.
Rushville going for it. Quarterback back to pass and he's broken out of the pocket. He runs forward. Can the Pirates tackle him before he gets to the first? They do, I believe.
I think
He'll be stopped about a yard short. Broken play. It was intended to be a long pass. Quarterback tucked it in and ran, and it was just a yard short of the sticks. So a turnover on downs, Pirates football. Needed 9 yards. Gary got 8. That being Jarman, the quarterback. So Rushville, the third possession, their first possession was a touchdown. Second possession, they lost it on a fumble. And this possession, they turn it over on downs.
49-yard line.
Pirates will start from their own 39-yard line here in the H&R Block first quarter. How are we doing with that camera?
I'm learning. It's hard to do the stats, watch the yards, see who tackled who's running what, and
do the commercials
and the camera at the same time. But I'm trying.
Here you can do it all.
2:56 to play here, first quarter. Pirates trail 8-6.
Perfect night for football, especially for a game 9. So Pirates first down. And a Planup hands off. They'll go straight ahead, nothing going.
Yep, I think
Rushville slams the door on a straight ahead run.
Brought down by number 20, Sam Pavey for the Lions.
Looks like a no gain for the Pirates. We'll go to 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Pirates will split their trips to the wide right side of the field. The ball on the left hash mark of their own 39-yard line. Greensburg quarterback takes the hike, looks to pass, he'll launch it. down the right center of the field, and is it picked off?
Nearly.
Almost. Had a man open, but a bit underthrown, intended for, is that Carson Miller?
It was.
And it will fall incomplete. So after a no-gainer and an incomplete pass, we've got 3rd and 10 for the Pirates. 8-6, Rushville leading by 2. A couple minutes plus left here in quarter number 1. Planup looking for 10 yards right here. Looks to pass. Back in the pocket, being flushed out of the pocket. Goes to the left, throws down the left side, and no one home. It's incomplete. That play broken up and nothing downfield.
Yep, that'll bring up 4th and 10. And Jacoby Miller not out onto the field yet, Doc. There he's trotting out at this time.
There you go.
So the Pirates with 2:02 to play first quarter, trail 8-6, and they'll punt it away to the Lions.
Okay, this will be the first possession. We go 3 and out tonight. First 2 possessions, we got first downs. Actually, all 3, because that 3rd possession we scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Pirates have run 16 plays here so far in the first quarter.
Jacoby Miller, the freshman punter, receives the ball, gets this kickoff, a nice mid-range high punt, comes down and hits, and takes a slow roll in the Pirates' direction inside the 30-yard line.
And with that, Rushville will take over with 1:52 to play first quarter action. This is the H&R Block first quarter.
We'll talk about this more at halftime, Gary, but next week you and I will be on the road.
Yep,
for the Pirates' first round sectional.
In a place you can't get to from here.
Yeah, there is no.
We're on the road at Indian Creek next week. I'll spoil it for you.
Take a train ride, get off, take a paraglider, and then a canoe down the river and you get to Indian Creek.
Exactly.
So the ball's what, on the 29?
Yes.
Rushville, this is a toss to the right side, tries to turn the corner, and not much going there. They tossed it to Keegan Bowles. And it's like nothing going for the Lions on that play. Brings up 2nd and 10. These 2 teams seem to be a little more evenly matched than the last few teams we've played, Gary.
You are correct, sir. So far, anyway.
8-6 Rushville, 2nd down Rushville, their own 29-yard line. This will be a running play, and Pirates slam the door.
Nothing.
There's a running play straight ahead, and Pirates slam the door shut. Did he get to the line?
I think they did. So 3rd and 10.
So 2 running plays for Rushville, both for no yards. Actually lost a yard. What do you think about that, Gary?
That's all right. Another deep pass play. Oh.
Up, and the quarterback escapes, sweeps the left side, turns the corner, gets up at the field to the 40, to the 50, and goes to kind of falls.
A little awkward.
Yeah, kind of went down on his own just inside Greensburg territory. He could have gotten another few yards, but I think he tried to cut and lost his footing. We got a good spot there at the 45, though. So they'll be at the Pirate 45. That means that was a 22 plus 5, a 27-yard run for Rushville. And a first down. Rushville in Pirate territory. They'll run straight ahead once again and get about 4 yards on first down. That's Miller. He's a senior, playing his last regular season game.
What did he get there for?
Got 4. 2nd and 6 Rushville. This will be a pass play. Looks, loads up, launches it downfield. It is caught inside the 20-yard line, tackled immediately, but a big pickup. This one goes down to Chase Wolf. And first down here for Rushville. So a couple big plays for Rushville in this game, and that's the first quarter. It's over. They'll spot the ball where at the 17. So that's it. After 1 quarter play, Rushville 8, Greensburg 6. We'll be back right after this one.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
And we're back with you. 1 quarter in the books. Gary, what do we got?
Pirates trail 8-6 to the Lions.
Look at Gary moving that camera. He is on it. We'll start the second quarter. We concluded the H&R Block first quarter, Gary. And we'll go Rushville here first down from the Pirates 17. Jarman, the quarterback, gets out of his stance, looks to the left sideline. He's under center, 3 backs behind him. And rolls out, they hands to back, they run to the right side, and he's got a free dance into the end zone, touchdown to Rushville. That being number 27, Dayton Bates, a sophomore, into the end zone for the second Rushville touchdown.
16 yards, Doc, is that what it was?
17.
17.
And scampers 16 yards to the end zone for a Lion touchdown.
So that's how we open the second quarter with Rushville. That was a simple run play to the right side, went in untouched, Gary.
He did go in pretty much untouched around to the side.
So it's 14-6 Rushville. Extra point coming up for the Lions. They'll line up to run this one in. And they do. They just hand this to number 7, and he goes in, and it's a 2-point conversion there for Harper Miller.
Yep, just like that, it is a 16-6 Lion lead here, just underway in quarter number 2.
Just 7 seconds inside the second quarter. All right, 16-6. We'll take a moment to think this over. We'll be back.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
And we return here, Gary's early second quarter. What's the status of this affair?
Yeah, Lawrenceburg. Rushville 16, Pirates 6. Just underway. Got a couple of other scores, Doc. North Decatur up 24-0 over Switzerland County. That's after quarter 1. And in the second quarter, South Dearborn 7, Lawrenceburg 0.
Well, there you go. Our second quarter sponsor tonight is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine in Motion. Sports medicine care you can trust close by.
All right, so Carson Miller back deep again for the Pirates here. They trail 16-6. Just underway, quarter number 2 at Schreiber Field.
And back to receive for the Pirates is
Carson Miller.
Here's the kickoff, a low kick that hits at about the 8, and it may go out of bounds, and it will.
Straight out of bounds.
That'll spot the Pirates up at the 35-yard line to start this drive.
So the Pirates will have decent field position here to open up their initial drive of quarter number 2, trailing 16-6 to the Lions.
Gary, I'd like to recognize our platinum sponsors, that being Gill and Howe Funeral Home.
Yeah, we better.
Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, and Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. All our platinum sponsors, thank you for sponsoring this program.
Absolutely. Couldn't do it without you.
If they paid a little more, we could get someone to run this camera. But I digress.
The Pirates will take over 1st and 10 on their own 35.
So the kickoff out of bounds puts the Pirates at the 35. We'll start first down. Trailing 16-6. Nice, cool night. We're supposed to get some rain toward the very end of the ball game. This is a handoff. Is that Miller? Is that
Cruz.
a Planet?
That's
Cruz. I knew I had it right. And he'll go kind of the right of center there for short yardage. Let's give him 4.
Picks up about 4 yards. Number 20, Sam Cady on the tackle for the line.
The ball just shy of we'll call it the 39-yard line for Greensburg. Senior night for the Pirates. Final regular season game. And a Planup looks to pass, drifts to left side, throws it, and falls incomplete. It was intended there for Greensburg's Ethan Bishop, and he was contacted as soon as the ball got there. It was a little bit high, but hit as soon as he got the ball, falls incomplete.
Yep, stops the clock at 11:15. 3rd and 7 here for the Pirates.
Bishop also the backup quarterback for the Pirates. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter. Second down, Greensburg. They got trips to the wide left side. Planup the quarterback, looks, launches it down center of the field, and it's nobody home except Rushville. They intercept, and the return is on for the Lions. The 50, 40, and the 30 running along the left sideline. And can they get him out of bounds? Finally they do. Is it inside the 10?
Yeah, I don't think you get that deep, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, that was Harper Miller. Am I right, number 7?
No, it was Keegan Bowles, number 1.
Number 1.
Yep.
I knew I had that one right. So an interception by Greensburg and a long run back. And Rushville cooking with gas right now. They'll start this one inside the 20 at about the 17.
Looks like he's putting it right about the 16, Doc. Inside the 16, actually. All right, they lead 16 to 6.
I'd call that the 15.
Yeah, it's inside the 16.
All right.
I would call it the 15 as well.
That's what we'll do.
All right.
I just want to do what you do. We got that camera
well, then
down
run
there?
the camera.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so Rushville, Jarman out of the shotgun. You got it, Doc.
All right. Rushville from the 15. This will be a running play. It goes to the right side. It'll be a touchdown. That's Harper Miller again. Untouched. Went to the right side. Nobody home there, and it's another Rushville touchdown. And just like that, it's 22-6, the Lions. At one play for 15 yards and a Rushville touchdown. That's
just his first score. Right?
Yes. Wolf got the first one. Yes, his first score.
That's what I thought. That's what I had. It goes for 15 yards, and it's the 6th first down here for, what are we doing, Doc?
Looks like Braden Wilson is lined up to kick the point after, but the officials are kind of holding things up. What do we got?
Not sure. He's talking to somebody on the Rushville sideline. But not sure what he's indicating here.
Well, Chase Wolf will hold. Braden Wilson will kick for Rushville.
Personal foul, Greensburg, Doc. Probably going to be assessed on the kick.
There is a penalty on the play. Against Greensburg, it'll be a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're saying unsportsmanlike. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, Gary. And now the Pirates are offsides on the point after. Now they may want to run it in for 2.
Yep, and they are. They're changing personnel, Doc. Good call.
Offsides Greensburg.
So Pirates kind of their own worst enemy right now.
Yep, it's 22-6, and now they've only got less than a yard to get in for 2 points here on a conversion. They are going to try for 2.
All right, here we go. Rushville lines up, and they'll run to the left side, and it's close. Is he in? I think he's in. He is.
Yep.
It's a Rushville 2-point conversion.
So with that 2-point conversion, it's now 24-6, Rushville over the Pirates.
All right. We're early second quarter. It's like Gary said, it's a 18-point Pirate deficit. We'll take a moment. We'll be back.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Oh, Gary, we can turn the microphones on now. They were already on. We'll get it.
So Rushville will be kicking off inside the Pirate territory after that personal foul.
And here's the kickoff, and boy, they're just going to boot it into the end zone. Boy, like them, I think I'd kicked it down to the 10, but they'll kick that away, and the Pirates will start up on their own 20-yard line. Perfect night for some football.
Yes, it is. All right, Pirates trail 24-6, 10:53 to play here in this second quarter. Pirates will be starting on their own 20. What's the holdup?
I don't know. Got an important text here from Paul Namias. You ready?
Yes.
Wow, how much a pound? If you have room in your freezer, get one, and Mom will pay you when we get back. That was obviously intended for someone else. So, Paul, that's just, he's confused.
Right.
He's getting elderly and he's confused.
Well, I'm sure he's listening. Paul, resend that to the correct person.
That's right.
All right, so the Pirates from their own 20. Trailing 24-6.
Bryson to Planup. Takes the snap, hands off, straight ahead, got some yardage to go, and getting past to the 30. They got a first down, Gary.
Who is it?
It is Braden Rankin, I believe. We'll see when they unpile.
32, Braden Rankin.
Pirates string that out to the 31-yard line. Rankin running hard. Let's see if the Pirates go back to that. They like to go, when they have a successful play, go right back to it without delay. Let's see if that's what they do here. And they do. Same play. This time he strings to the right side, has a hole, and gets down to almost the 30. He'll be just about a yard shy of moving the sticks. Rankin running hard. It's going to be first and about a foot.
Second, right?
Second and about a foot.
Nope, they're giving him.
It'll be first. Let me do this, Gary. It'll be first. It'll be first down.
So give him 10 yards.
All right.
All right, and another set of downs for the Pirates here.
They've put the ball at the 41. And another handoff. Rankin gets the ball again, takes the A-gap to the right side, gets to the 45.
Rankin on the carry. Picks up about 5. Second down and
You get 4 or 5, Doc. What are you giving him?
I'm going to give him 5. If you look at the sticks, that's going to be more accurate. They will put it at the 46. That's a 5-yard gain for Rankin. He's carried the ball the last 3 times. It's like running wind sprints, Gary.
That's right.
Second down sponsored by the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine.
Pirates taking a long time on this one. They're down inside of 5 seconds. They get it off.
And another run, this one by Rankin again, and gets short yardage. They'll advance the ball another couple yards. Going to bring up about third and 3.
I think that was Austin Cruz.
Was it Cruz?
Yeah.
They'll place the ball at the 48. That was a 2-yard pickup by Cruz.
Yep.
Pirates a couple yards shy of midfield.
Big third down here, trailing 24-6.
And here's your play. Another running play. They'll just bang straight ahead, and
second effort might have got a first down.
He's awfully close.
Yep.
They say first down. You got it, Gary.
I think that was Austin Cruz again.
And now we're working just inside Rushville territory at the 49. 3-yard pickup and a first down. Move the sticks. Pirates able to get some first downs this game. That's a positive.
They are moving it. They got 84 yards rushing now. Uh-oh, we just jumped. Got away with it.
No call. Running play will go to the right A-gap, break some tackles, and that's a tough yard.
That was Rankin. Hard-earned one.
Broke a few tackles, but still able to gain just 1 yard.
We have a whistle, Doc. Somebody's hurt for the Pirates.
Yep, somebody's still down. He's moving, though. Tell you what, at this while we tend to this Pirate on the field, we'll take a moment and we'll be back here. It's 24-6 Rushville, the bad guys, here as we approach the midway point of quarter number 2.
This is Michelle Gauck with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, Gary, we're back.
All right.
What's the status here?
Braden Rankin was the Pirate down, but he's coming off the field on his under his own power, holding his right knee.
Limping a little bit, but looks all right. I think he can just rub some dirt on it.
Yeah,
Gary.
he's pretty tough. He's been playing, let's be honest, he's been playing hurt the entire season and just keeps on ticking. So the Pirates have a 2nd and 9, just inside Rushville territory. Pirates trail 24-6, 8:04 to play in this second quarter.
It's the Decatur County Memorial Sports Medicine second quarter. Here's the play. They'll run to the left side. First down.
Yep.
Nice, big, strong run.
Austin Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz gets inside the 40. And they'll move the chains for the Pirates.
Yep. Down to the 38, Doc.
10-yard pickup for Cruz. Needed 9, got 10. That moves the chains.
Pirates on a nice drive here.
Pirates sport trips to the right, and now it looks like Rushville went off sides.
Man, that's their second time. Pirates have been very good at that.
Took a while for that flag to come out, but nonetheless, Pirates will get 5 yards the easy way here.
Yep, it'll be 1st and 5. Down at about the 33 if they mark it correctly, and they do. So Pirates trailing 24-6, but have a nice sustained drive going here.
This is the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be 8th play of the drive coming up, aided by that 5-yard penalty. Clock rolling, 7:15 to play in this second quarter. Handoff, and Cruz, he gets hit.
Yeah, he did.
Big
he might
hit.
have lost one. He did.
1-2 Austin Cruz on a carry. Picks up a couple of yards.
No. They got him back to the 33.
lost.
I think it's a no gainer, Gary.
All right.
1st and 5 becomes 2nd and 5.
All righty. 6:50 and counting here. Second quarter. Pirates trail 24-6 to the Lions.
Got the ball, just got to the line, and there was a helmet-to-helmet clash. 3 receivers to the right. A plant-up looks to throw. Throws to midfield, knocked down. It was knocked down by number 47, Drew McKee, a senior for Rushville. So Pirates looking for 5 yards here on 3rd down.
Clock stops on that incompletion. 6:32. Good news. Braden Rankin is back into the ball game here for the Pirates.
So who's driving to Indian Creek next week?
I think it's my turn. I don't want to, but I think it's my turn. If you want to drive, though, I'll not hold you.
Okay. 3rd and 5. Here we go.
Oh, Pirates.
And Pirates, tell you what, they had 2 players in motion at once. One crossed the line.
They're going to give that 5 yards back.
So 3rd and 5 becomes 3rd and 10. That's a much different situation on that illegal procedure. Ball backed up to the 40-yard line. Officials still talking this over, though.
I don't know why there would be a discussion.
Now they're bringing the fourth official over to talk about it. And that they came out with the right call. Illegal procedure against the Pirates. They'll spiff it back. Oh, they're just putting it back to the 38. It was on the 35.
Okay.
Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay. Maybe it was at the 30. It was at the 33. That's why.
All right, so 3rd and 10 now for the Pirates, trailing 24-6.
They're at the Rushville 38. Quarterback looks to pass, drifts back. He'll jump out of the pocket, take some heat. He'll go down at about the 41. It'll be a loss.
And I think it's face mask, Doc.
I think you got that right, Gary.
And it's going to be a personal foul type if it is.
Yeah, and it'll be enough to move the sticks. It would be first. I think it's an automatic first down anyway, but it's enough yards to give the first down. Yeah, the Planup was busted out of the pocket and brought down, but grabbed his face mask on the way down.
First down, Pirates. That's a big penalty there for Rushville. They had Pirates backed up at 3rd and 10, and instead now 1st and a new set of downs. I'm not sure if that's from the spot or from the line of scrimmage, Doc.
I think it's the line of scrimmage is how they call this. It's not a spot foul like a hold.
Okay, so it'll be 15 yards, which will take it down to about the 23-yard line. And more importantly, 1st and 10.
6:24 left in this second quarter. We're approaching the halfway point of the Q2.
That's the 9th Pirate first down.
Gary's moving the camera. He's getting used to this thing.
Not really, but now we got, I don't know. The official was all the way over at the Rushville sideline. Now he's back in position.
So here we go. This will be a handoff. It's Braden Rankin goes to the right side, has some room. He's at the 5, gets inside. He gets inside the 10. Just a burst, had a big hole and took advantage of it. Got inside the 10 where the Pirates are 1st and goal. They'll place him at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, 15 yards on that run for Braden Rankin. Boy, he saw a hole and he took it. A little burst of speed. 6:05 left in this second quarter. Clock is moving. First down, Greensburg. Quarterback hands off, goes to the left side, has some room. Can he turn the corner? And he gets to about the 6 before he's brought down, picks up a couple.
Yeah, Rankin again had to run a long way to gain a couple.
I think he ran 20 yards to get 2, but that's okay.
Yep.
That's how football's done, isn't it?
That is right at times.
They'll place the ball at the 7-yard line, so he got a yard on that one.
We're inside of 5.5 to play here, second quarter action. Pirates trail 24-6, but they are knocking on the door here.
1st and goal from the 7 for Greensburg.
This is probably their longest sustained drive of the year, Doc. And it's going to be a timeout, Greensburg. They want to make sure they get it right.
All right, timeout. We'll take time ourselves. We'll be back. Pirates knocking on the door.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Back with you, second quarter action. Gary, what's the status here?
Well, Pirates trail 24-6 with 5:17 to play, but the Pirates, they have a 2nd and goal From the 8.
It's the 7. He's on the
It's
7.
7.
That ball's
All right.
right on the 7. And, Gary, this is the 13th play of the drive. And if you've seen the Pirates play this year, that's...
Like I say, I think this is the longest sustained drive they've had this year. See if they can capitalize here.
Planup takes a high snap, hands off Rankin. Can he get loose? Not much going there. If he's lucky he got to the line, he might have lost one.
Yeah, Rushville had him in the backfield. He got away from the first tackler but couldn't get away from the second. Nothing.
It's a loss of a yard. It's back to the 8 now. 3rd and goal, this time from the 8. So the Pirates' last 2 plays gained a yard, lost a yard, and then now it's 3rd and goal. 24-6 Rushville. Lions trying to pick up their 3rd win of the year. Pirates looking for their 1st. Here's the run to Rankin. Straight ahead. Can he break free? He is. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Rankin. He would not be denied. That's a door flinger insurance. Pirate touchdown for Rankin of 8 yards.
Tell you what, you're right about not wanting to be denied. He had people tugging on his jersey, but he was not to be denied the end zone on that one. Braden Rankin playing well his final senior game here at Greensburg.
Yep, Pirates will be on the road next week in sectional play against Indian Creek.
So 2nd touchdown here of the game for Greensburg. Jacoby Miller, the freshman, will kick. His kick is up. Looks good to me. Looks good to the officials. The score, Gary?
Pirates trail 24-13, 4:56 to play.
All right, we'll be back. Don't go away.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
All right, Gary Fort, it was 13 plays, 80 yards for the Pirates on that drive.
Great drive there for the Pirates.
Yeah, and a touchdown, Braden Rankin, 2nd TD of the game. Rushville's lead is trimmed to 11 here. Just less than 5 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. I kind of like that.
Nice, yeah. Pirates in this ball game.
Last year, if you can recall, Gary, Pirates played Rushville in the last game of the regular season and won, and played them in the first game of the sectional and won.
I do remember that, yeah.
2 games straight. So our freshman kicker, Miller, will place the ball in the center of the 40-yard line. Plenty of time on the clock to put together a scoring drive for Rushville. Here's the kickoff. It's a high short punt that will be caught right at the 15-yard line. The return's on for the Lions. Up to the 30. Oh, he's breaking through some tackles. He's finding some open space. The Greensburg 40. At the 30, he may go. At the 20, at the 10. And it's a touchdown for Rushville. They run the kickoff back.
Who is that, number 1? Yep.
It is. It's Keegan Bowles ran the kickoff back for a touchdown. And after the Pirates grind one out, 13 plays, 80 yards, Gary, it was all that for naught as Rushville runs back the kickoff for TD.
That is a killer. So just like that, Rushville answers the Pirate score. Quiets the crowd. It is a silent crowd here tonight.
So a couple big plays from Rushville here in this first half.
Yeah, their first play of the game went to 60-yard pass play, and then here the kickoff return. Pirates are offsides on this.
And
they're blowing it dead. I don't think they should have blown it dead.
Now he's pointing back an illegal procedure to Rushville.
I don't think that's correct.
I think it is.
If anything, if he's calling offsides on Rushville, it's going to be an offsetting because the Pirates were certainly offsides.
Well, no indication yet from the officials.
Offside Pirates. So that's twice they've committed a penalty on the point-after attempt.
And that's the first time I can ever remember, Gary, you were right and I was wrong.
First time, huh?
First time I ever admitted it.
All right, so now they're going to probably try for 2 here, as they are.
So they'll line up for 2 points right here. Quarterback Nick Jarman, he's from the shotgun, but it's a direct snap.
Oh, wow.
Nice play. Gary, describe that one.
They should have saved that play. It was a direct snap. Everybody was moving right, and then one running back moving back to the left, and he got the handoff going the other way, and he was just untouched. Very nicely designed play.
Harper Miller with the 2. Yeah, that was I'll take my hat off to that one.
Yep, they should have saved that one for later in the game, because he would have gone as far as he needed to go on that play.
So 32-13 is the count. Rushville leading the Pirates. 4:43 to play here in quarter number 2. That's the third Rushville touchdown in this quarter, and there's 4:43 left.
Rushville still has only run 15 plays in this ball game. Greensburg has run 15 this quarter.
Well, Rushville's run 3 plays this quarter, Gary, all for touchdowns.
Yeah, not bad. That's pretty efficient. 32-13, 4:43 to play in this H&R Block second quarter. Is it H&R Block second quarter?
It is the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine second quarter.
That's close.
Hey, you just do that camera. I'll be happy. All right? I'll be happy.
This is not one that's going to go down in the books as one of our stellar games, that's for sure.
Hey, we're here.
Anywho.
We're present.
That's right. Anybody that's ever asked me, I have never claimed to be good, but we have fun.
Where's the camera going now?
Hey, you do your part, I'll do my part down here.
Okay, just asking questions. So Rushville on the kickoff. They'll come up and put their foot into this one. A low driving kick that hits at about the 15, scooped up. Pirates return is on. There's a flag way back in the...
Carson Miller will be stopped at about the 25.
Boy, the official that threw that flag was pretty far from pretty much everybody, so we'll see what the call is. Oftentimes these flags go against the return team. Let's see how this goes. 95% of the time.
Holding against the Pirates. So that'll back the Pirates up 10 yards from... that's...
Well, we'll let him spot this one here. We're at the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine second quarter. And now he's going to march it off going backwards like in a moonwalk. There we go. No, there he goes. Now he turns around the right way. Was I right?
Yeah, you were.
Kind of.
They'll get it right here.
And he'll march it back. Looks like he's going back to the 12. He hasn't put it on the turf yet, has he?
No.
Some officials take like a long time to put it down. Now he places it on the turf.
17-ish.
Okay, we'll call it the 17.
So the Pirates deep in their own territory here, trailing 32-13 with 4.5 minutes to play in this first half. They've run a lot of plays, but they find themselves behind 32-13.
Hey, Gary, thanks to our trio sponsors. That's Walters Tire and Hamilton Tebby Law Office.
All right.
So here's Greensburg, backed up in their own territory. 2 receivers each side. This is a handoff. The running back goes right, comes back left, turns upfield, and he'll get about 3. Rankin running hard, but he's going to be he'll be ready for some Epsom salts at the end of this one.
He's got 74 yards of rushing, though, this quarter.
Yeah, I'm
Might
giving him 2 yards. What are you giving?
That's what I gave him.
Gary, our official statistician.
It's official, 2 yards. 4:05 and counting. It'll be below 4 minutes when they get this play off.
32-13 Rushville. The Greensburg quarterback looks to pass, flushed out, and tackled for loss.
Yeah, Planup will take a pretty good-sized loss on this one here.
They're going to give him the 13, but still that's a 6-yard loss on the play. So this ball will go back to third. Looks like third and 14, excuse me. All right, 3rd and 14, Greensburg.
Pirates trying to get the right personnel on. They now seem to have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys. Okay.
3 right receivers, 1 left. Planup from the pocket launches one down the right side, has a man open, and is it caught?
I think it is.
It is caught.
Can't see who it is.
It is caught, and enough to move the chains. We'll catch his number. Again, the Pirates, as we said all season, their home jerseys are awful hard to read in the numbers. Black on dark blue.
To whom? Camden Loudon on the catch. What'd they get there, Doc?
Well, they're at the 33, so that's a 20-yard pass play.
That's his first completion of the night for Planup.
And probably the biggest play for the Pirates tonight so far on run. Well, no, other than Cruz's 26-yard touchdown run. Another catch. Pirates have the ball way downfield. They're at the 40 and brought down just past the 40-yard line. And a nice pass play. And that was Carson Miller on the catch, working the right side. Got the catch and got some running room. First down, Pirates.
Yeah, all the way down to the 37.
That is the 37, so the yardage will be 16 plus 13, 29-yard pass play.
All right. Nicely done here. Pirates again moving the ball. Can they capitalize? They trail 32-13. It's going to be under 2 minutes when they get this play off.
30-yard pass play, but I digress. Here we go. This one a handoff, and this Rankin goes to the right side, and he'll get about 3 or 4 on first down. He'll give 3 yards on first down.
3
yards on the play.
We'll place the ball right at the 34-yard line.
They got to hurry here. 1:37 and counting. Like Austin Cruz is kind of gimpy coming off the field.
It's like Hunter Springmeyer may be replacing him. Here we go. Pirates have spread the field. The quarterback looks good protection this time. Has lots of time. Launches it to the right side. It's caught and bumped out of bounds. And they'll take a very short gain on this one.
Carson Miller.
So this becomes third and about 4 or 5 yards for the Pirates.
What did he get there?
He picked up 2 yards on the pass play. 3rd and 5, Greensburg.
All right. .112. Clock did stop. He went out of bounds after the catch.
Rushville leads 32-13. Pirates on the drive. Still putting together another series of good long drive here. 4, 5, 6. This will be 7th play of this drive.
Hunter Springmeyer.
Caught by Springmeyer. Goes to left side. Evades some tacklers. Gets inside the 25 to the 24. Nicely done by Hunter Springmeyer. And move the sticks.
Pirates showing some excitement here. Where's he at, Doc? The 24?
I think it's the 24-yard line. So that was an 8-yard pass play. And here we go. This one goes to Rankin, goes left side, cannot get past a tackler, though, and he's pushed out of bounds. Good pursuit there by Rushville's Maurice Mengele.
What are they going to give him? 2?
Good enough for 2 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
All right, we're under a minute at 46 seconds. He did get out of bounds there to stop it.
Boy, the ball's at the 21 now, Gary.
That it is. So we got more than 2.
Yeah, he's got, if you look at the sticks, he's got 3 plus. So the Pirates have got 3 receivers bunched to the right side. They're going to go straight ahead and run on this one. And they'll get maybe a yard.
Maybe. I think that was Rankin again. Timeout Pirates to stop the clock with 36 seconds to play in the half.
It'll come up with third, and let's call it 3rd and 5.
I'm going to give him one, right, Doc?
That's what I got.
Okay.
It's timeout. We'll stay with you on this timeout. Actually, we won't.
Okay.
We'll take a brief one. We'll be right back.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
We're back with you here. Gary, what's the status?
Well, Pirates trail 32-13, but they are moving the ball. They have 36 seconds to try to make something happen here in this first half. Have some very good sustained drives. Haven't been able to get into the end zone much, but boy, they need one right here before the half.
Time is a factor here. Pirates are just at the edge of the end zone, or the red zone, but only 36 seconds to play. It's a Rushville 32-13 lead here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine second quarter. Here we go. They've bunched up 3 receivers to the right side. Now they'll bring them in a little closer. 2 to the left, so they've got 5 wide out, Gary.
Wow, yeah. I'll plant up in the backfield all by his lonesome.
Here we go. Calls for the ball, looks to pass, looks, flush, no, he'll be tackled for a loss. And a flag. I think they got his face mask again.
Another penalty on Rushville here.
Let's see if I'm right on this one.
Yep, he's indicating face mask, Doc.
Well, that being the case, that could put him down half the distance to the goal, which would be the 10.
We'll see how they indicate this one. Face mask. He didn't say whether it was personal foul or not.
Yeah, there are 2 varieties, aren't there?
There are. Looks like he's just a 5-yard penalty.
Just a 5-yard, okay. Nope.
Which is good enough for a Pirate first down.
Nope, it's 3rd down and 1.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll cheer for it anyway.
That's right. It's 3rd and a very short one here.
3rd and 1 from the 15 here for Pirates after that 5-yard face mask penalty was not. If you crank the face mask, it's 15 yards. If you just grab it without cranking it, it's 1. Boy, it was an awkward hike up high, and Bryson, the plant up the quarterback, just kind of almost lost control of it. Was able to get it back close to the line of scrimmage, about a 1-yard loss.
And the Pirates used their final timeout of the half.
That's the final timeout. We'll take one more quickie. We'll be back. Don't go away. Pirates threatening.
The crew at Acre Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, Gary, what do we got?
Well, we have 32-13 Pirates trail, but with 23 seconds to play here in the first half, the Pirates have the ball on the 15-yard line. It's 4th and a short 2.
Yep.
So big play here. Pirates love to get a score here going into the half. They will kick off to open second half play action here.
Pirates need 2 yards right here.
Yep, they're on their own. Or they're on the Rushville 15-yard line here. 23 seconds to play in this first half.
Officials still talking with the Rushville coach.
Done
over
that
on
a
the
lot
right side.
tonight.
Yep. Pirates still in the huddle. Now they'll break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage.
The FR official still on the field with the Rushville coach, though.
Rushville coach kind of right in his face. Here we go.
All right.
Pirates looking for 2 yards right here. A plant hands off.
Uh-oh,
He may
big
go.
play.
He's at the 10. He is close. He's getting down to about the 5 before he's game tackled. Let's call it the 6. And Pirates have to stop the clock one way or another here. It's enough for the first down, but there's only 16 seconds left in the half.
He's at the 6, Doc. What do you get there?
He got 9. Is that right? From the 15 to the 6. So good pickup was that Rankin. Here we go.
It was.
10 seconds. Here's another play. Rankin
Cruz.
straight. It's Cruz straight ahead. Gets to about the 5. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Can they stop the clock?
I think
They
so.
do.
Ow. I was going to say, they can't stop the
Now
clock.
they're stopping it. Do they have a timeout? They're going to try to spike it, and they do.
Nope, they're saying it's over.
Oh, I thought
wow.
before I heard the whistle, I thought he spiked the ball.
I did too.
Well, I thought he'd spike the ball to stop the clock, but the officials say, nope, we're just call it halftime. So this drive dies at the 6-yard line, and the officials did not stop the clock on that one.
What did Cruz get on that run, Doc?
9 yards. Went
Cruz
from the
did?
5th. Yeah, he went from, on the last one, he went 1 yard.
Okay.
Yeah, he went 1 yard. Excuse me. So that's it. Halftime, Rushville able to hold here. Actually, it was a problem with the clock. 32-13, Rushville able to hold Pirates out of the end zone. The clock goes to zeros with the Pirates on the 5-yard line. We'll leave you. We'll get our stats together here. We'll come back for a halftime segment right after this one.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
And we're back with you here. It's halftime here at Greensburg, where Rushville takes a lead here at halftime. over the Greensburg Pirates here on senior night, 32-13. Pirates drive. Gary died at the 5-yard line. The clock ticked away. Pirates tried to spike the ball. I thought they got it, but officials said they did not as far as stopping the clock for one more play. But that's where we stand here, 32-13. The Rushville Lions in command right now.
Yeah, and this is one of those nights, Doc, we talked about it all night, where the stats kind of don't tell the full story, at least some of the main stats. Rushville with a couple of big plays and kind of wipes that out. But, yeah, we'll get into them.
All right. Well, Gary Bailey is our master statistician, graduate of the Michigan Institute of Licensed Football Statisticians. Gary, tell us about the numbers.
All right, well, we'll start with the big one. 32-13, the Pirates trail here at the halftime intermission to the Rushville Lions at Shriver Field, Greensburg. It is a conference game here tonight. Pirates looking for that first win of the season. Got their hands full here in the second half as they trail big here. As I mentioned, we'll get into some of the team stats. First downs, Rushville only with 6. Pirates all the way up to 15 first downs there in the first half to 6 for Rushville. And here's where some of the stats kind of lie, Doc. Total yards, Rushville 141 yards. Greensburg has 186 yards. Rushville has got those 141 yards on 15 plays. That's 9.4 per play. Pirates 186 yards came on 45 plays. They've really maintained time of possession, but 4.1 per play. So there you have it. Penalties, Greensburg has 7 for 42 yards. Rushville also 7 with 60 yards. So there you have that. Some individual stats over on the Rushville side of the ledger. They've only had 5 players run the ball. We'll give them to you all. Keegan Bowles, he's carried 1 time for 0 yards. Nick Jarman, he's got 2 carries for 35 yards. Harper Miller, 5 carries for 21 yards. Sam Pavey, 1 carry for 6 yards. And Dayton Bates, 1 carry for 17 yards. Jarman, through the air, he's 4 out of 5 for 62 yards and 1 touchdown. That touchdown being a 60-yard strike right out of the blocks. Very first play from scrimmage for the Lions. Goes 60 yards as their receiver. Chase Wolf got behind all of the Pirate defenders and then some, and just kind of walked into the end zone 60 yards on that strike. They then come out with a 17-yard return, did Rushville, that being Dayton Bates. And then Jarman had a 7-yard carry a 15-yard carry for a touchdown. And then the big one, the kickoff return for Keegan Bowles. That answered a Pirate score right off the bat there. So there you have the Rushville numbers. For the Pirates, All Planup, he was unable to connect on his first 7 attempts, but then he went 4 for 4 to finish out the half. So at the half here, he's 4 out of 11, 59 yards, and 1 interception in the air. On the ground, Pirates, they've run it a bunch. They've rushed 34 times tonight. Leading the way here at the half, Braden Rankin, 19 carries for 89 yards, and he's got 1 score, that being an 8-yarder. After that, Cruz, 8 carries for 45 yards, and I'll plan up 7 carries for -7. The other Pirate score, Austin Cruz on a 26-yard scamper, that in the first quarter. So that was the first score for the Pirates. So Cruz, 26-yarder, Rankin, an 8-yarder. But the Pirates trail 32-13, even though they're leading many of the statistical categories. Rushville has the only one that counts, that 32-13 lead here at the half.
There you have it. Those are the stats.
Those are the stats as we have them right now. Haven't gotten any score updates in a while. The last we did here, it was North Decatur was ahead 24-0 over Switzerland County after the first quarter, and South Dearborn was ahead of Lawrenceburg 7-0. That also a second quarter score. So if we get any others, we'll bring them to you. That's the only ones we have so far on this beautiful night, Friday Night Lights. Man, it's a beautiful night for football.
Yeah, it's a perfect night for football. Pirates, like I say, kind of grinding it out. And Rushville making some big plays.
Looks like it might be raining a little bit, Doc. People are kind of...
You know what we need? We need some like Rain-X on the windows.
It is raining just a bit. They called for it, getting here a little bit early. I didn't think it was supposed to get here till 9 or 9:30, but it's here, barely, but enough to bring out some the rain gear. We do have another score, Doc. Wow, North Decatur enjoying themselves tonight as they lead 47-0 at half over Switzerland County. Thanks to BJ for that one.
Yep, that triggers that running clock in the second half.
That it will.
No running clock here, as the Pirates do trail here, but it's a 19-point Rushville advantage.
This will be the first adverse weather we've had all season long in football, Doc.
If you call it that. We did have the one game that was blistering hot, but wasn't bad weather otherwise. So
right.
All right. Well, what else? You know what else we have, Gary? We have
what do we have?
To talk about
Rankings?
the sectional draw.
Rankings, that's right.
Let's talk about the sectional draw, Gary. Give us first. Let's go first with the single A sectional here that involves both North Decatur and South Decatur. Tell us how that all panned out.
Yep, kind of an odd draw there. Right off the bat on October 20th, South Decatur will travel to North Decatur. South Decatur's at 6-2, North Decatur 5-3. Also on October 20th, that first round is Knightstown at 3-5. Will play Tri at 5-3, and Milan at 5-3 will square off against Cambridge City at 1-5. Awaiting with a bye, Edinburgh at 1-7. They'll play the winner of the North Decatur-South Decatur game.
All right, and Gary, the 3A sectional where the Pirates reside.
Yep, it's going to be a tough sectional for the Pirates here. Lawrenceburg. Wow, tough draw for Lawrenceburg. They drew an 8-0 Centerville squad in the first round. Batesville 7-1 will play these Rushville Lions that the Pirates are facing tonight. Batesville 7-1, Rushville 2-6, pending the outcome of tonight's ball games. Franklin County drew South Dearborn. Franklin County's at 3-5, South Dearborn 5-3, and as we mentioned, the Pirates at 0-8 travel all the way, it seems like, across the state to square off against Indian Creek. Indian Creek right now stands at 5-3 on the season. So that's sectional 31, 3A.
Yeah. You mentioned that first game in this 3A sectional, Lawrenceburg at Centerville. Centerville being 8-0. Centerville this will be the first time they've played a 3A club.
Is that right?
All their games are against 1A and 2A schools. Now they're still 8-0. They still won all their ball games, but they've not played the competition Lawrenceburg has, for sure.
That's for sure.
And I think Lawrenceburg will win that handily against 8-0 Centerville.
We'll you heard it here. Right. You heard it here first.
That's right.
Mark it down.
Very good. So,
Jimmy the Greek here in the booth.
well, we're
what
just.
What about? Got anybody else? Get the 4A with East Central?
I didn't pull the 4A.
Okay.
I didn't do that. So
all right,
I should have done some more. Should have done more work.
Yeah, that's
not that I do every thing, but here we go. Let's talk about
I was up officiating the state tennis tournament.
Right. Let's talk about the polls. Let's go ahead and start with the big boys, the 6A. Brownsburg trying to complete a perfect season here. They're 8-0 and ranked number 1 in 6A. Second is Center Grove. Third is Ben Davis. Fourth, Hamilton Southeastern. Crown Point is 5th. Westfield 6th. Indianapolis Cathedral 7th. Penn is 8th. 9th, Fort Wayne Carroll, and 10th is Fishers. Those are the big boys. That's a 6A. Gary, tell us a little bit about the 5A polls.
I will give you the 5A, but let me give you a few scores first. These are mostly halftime scores. At halftime, Northview is leading Indian Creek 14-13. Lawrenceburg is over South Dearborn 21-14 at the half. Batesville leads Connorsville 20-14 at the half, and in a third quarter score, East Central 41-0 over Roncalli. I didn't think East Central would probably have too much trouble with Roncalli tonight. All right, in the 5A poll, Bloomington North is in the number 1 position in both the media and the coaches poll. They're 8-0, and they beat a kind of at least a underranked Columbus North squad last week, 38-35, but Bloomington North holds on to that number 1 spot. Fort Wayne Snyder is at number 2 in the 5A polls, followed by Bloomington South at 7-1 is number 3. Valpo, 6-2, is at number 4. Harrison out of West Lafayette is 5. Number 6 is the Maryville Pirates. Number 7, Decatur Central. Number 8 in the 5A poll, Floyd Central. Number 9, Mishawaka. And rounding out the top 10 in the 5A poll is Plainfield. See if there's anybody else we want to mention. There is not, so we'll turn the page and go to the 4A polls.
All right. Where's Valpo? We got a question about Valpo being in 5A. They're 4th in the coaches poll. Well, 4th in both coaches in the Associated Press poll.
All right.
All right, so there you go.
Into 4A.
4A, number 1 team all year, defending state champs East Central. After blanking Greensburg last week, they're still perfect at 8-0 and a big lead over Indianapolis Roncalli. Roncalli not as strong as in years past, but they're still a pretty tough ball club. But East Central number 1. Evansville Wrights unbeaten at number 2. Northridge is 3rd. New Pal 4th. Kokomo 5th. Greenfield Central, a Pirate opponent early in the year, is 6th. Mississinawa 7th. 8th is East Noble. New Haven is 9th. And Leo is 10th. That's your 4A. And now Gary's going to give you the most important division in all of high school football, Gary.
The 3A division where the Pirates, let's see if I can find the Pirates on there. No, I don't see them on there.
Look carefully.
At the 3A poll, number 1, Indianapolis Chatard at 8-0. Number 2, Hanover Central. Number 3, Guerin Catholic. Number 4 in the 3A, Tippecanoe Valley. Number 5 is Hamilton Heights. I cannot believe they are a 3A school, Hamilton Heights. I want to see that enrollment numbers.
Yeah.
Somebody's cooking the books there, I'm telling you. In the 3A, number 6, Gibson Southern. Number 7, Heritage Hills. Number 8, Tri-West. Number 9 is Peru. Rounding out the top 10 in the 3A is Knox. Some other teams of note, Batesville, 7-1, has snuck up to number 13, and they are followed closely in the number 14 spot by Lawrenceburg. Centerville, 8-0, is number 15, as we said. John Dooley predicting right now Lawrenceburg will have no trouble with Centerville next week in sectional play.
I'm telling you.
And I'm going to hold him to it.
I'm telling you.
There you go. That's the 3A poll.
Well, let's go with 2A right here. In 2A, Triton Central, the Triton Central Tigers. Triton Central High. Hit him with the tiger paw right between the eyes. There you go. That was our cheer. So that's where I went to high school.
Got to be politically incorrect to say that today.
Oh, well. Triton Central, number 1, they defeated Beech Grove last week. Linton Stockton is ranked 2nd. Brownstown Central 3rd. North Posey 4th. 5th is LaVille. All of the top 5 teams that I just mentioned, all 7-1. 6th is Fort Wayne Lures. 11th is Alexandria. Eastbrook is 8th. 9th is South Vermilion. And 10 is Bluffton. Again, that's your 2A division with Triton Central out on top. Well, Gary, you're going to give us the single A.
Single A rankings as of going into week 8 here. Number 1, Lutheran. They've been there all year long. I think they will stay there all year long. Number 2 in 1A, Adams Central. Number 3, Carroll out of Flora. Number 4, Providence. And number 5 in the 1A, Park Tudor. All 5 of those teams 8-0 in the 1A division. Number 6, South Putnam. Number 7, North White. Number 8, Springs Valley. Number 9, Sheridan. And rounding out the top 10 in the 1A is Madison Grant. Number 13, all the way up to 13, last week they were unranked, is the Milan Indians after defeating a South Decatur squad by a big number last week. So there you have it. All divisions in Indiana, their rankings.
Yep. And Gary, last week, this week North Decatur's unranked. Last week they were ranked 11th in the coaches poll. And after winning last week, they drop out of the rankings. So there you go.
There you go.
Get no love from the pollsters.
Go figure.
So there you are. Well, if we see a few umbrellas and a few ponchos out, it's not, I think it's just barely sprinkling. So
yep, I think it's a fine mist coming down here over Shriver Field.
That's what it is. Teams, at least Rushville out, no, both teams out on the field warming up. We're a couple minutes away for kickoff to the second half. As Gary said, the first half, the first kickoff will go from Greensburg to Rushville. Rushville will have the ball. Rushville leads here at halftime, and our halftime sponsor, Gary, is Stone's Farm Service. Stone's Farm Service, is our halftime sponsor all year, and it's a Rushville lead here by a score of 32-13. We'll leave you for just a little bit. We'll come back. We'll kick off to start the second half. Don't go away.
The crew at Acre Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
That's the end of our halftime. It was sponsored by Stone's Farm Service. Pirates will begin this second half trailing Rushville 32-13. And Gary, at this moment, as we get prepared for kickoff, we're going to recognize the cheer block sponsors. It's Morning Breeze Retirement and Healthcare Facility, Tree City Needful Things. They're welcoming new vendors, Russ Hubler Ford, Livingston's Abbey Carpet, Fleetwood Chevrolet, and Fry's A&W. Thanks to all our cheer block sponsors.
Indeed. Couldn't do it without you. Appreciate it.
So Pirates will kick off. Jacoby Miller will put his foot into it here. They'll put the ball right in the center of the 40-yard line. We'll start this second half.
Yep, right on the X out there on the 40. Rushville with a couple of players deep. Looks like Keegan Bowles and Braden Wilson. And we're about to get underway here. Second half action with the Pirates trailing 32-13. Doc?
Miller on the approach, gets his foot into it. It'll be a short one that'll come down, hit the turf, and take a Greensburg roll. Scooped up at the 15. The return's on for the Lions at the 30. And still on his feet at the 35, working his way east to west at the 40 and at the 45, and gets right at midfield before he's knocked out of bounds. Well, the Pirates looked excited about that tackle, but he returned it to midfield. So there you go.
And ran about 100 yards in doing so. He went from one sideline all the way to the other. Made it a very nice. He's going to be inside Pirate territory. So Rushville only ran 15 plays in the entire first half, and yet they lead 32-13.
Rushville will start just inside Greensburg territory. Nope.
I guess they won't.
How about right at midfield?
It is. All right. So we're going to get underway here, second half action.
So here we go. Rushville quarterback throws to the right flat, and it's dropped. Right out of the fingertips of Chase Wolf.
He would have been down anyway. He was down on a knee when he went to get that.
So that was a quick hitter to the right side. Falls incomplete.
Quickly back to work.
Just started the third quarter. Pirates chomping at the bit to rush the quarterback. He's looking to the Rushville sideline for his signals. And here we are. Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. It'll be an option to the left. He'll throw it to the pitch man on the left side. He's got a first down still on his feet, finally drug out of bounds. That being Harper Miller, having him a good game tonight for senior night.
Yep, that'll be a Rushville first down, their 7th of the game. All the way down to what, the
officials waiting to put the ball down, I guess trying to keep it dry. They don't always put it down where they're standing, so you don't know what to expect here.
I think there's a flag down over there on the far sideline, Doc. Might have been a tackle out of bounds. I thought he got him a little bit late, but we'll see what the play is.
In fact, the official is standing at the 33-yard line with the ball.
Here he comes to give us an indication. It's going to be, yes.
Officials are taking their time for sure. One official standing the ball at the 33. This is a.
What's that mean, Doc? It looked like he slashed across his throat.
Okay, Hoskler, he grabbed his shirt then. Okay.
Right.
Well, the ball was ran down to 33, and then a horse collar against Greensburg. And this is going to march it way down.
So how many yards did he get then, Doc?
We got 17 on the
17. All right.
right at the 20. First down, Rushville. They're at the 20. And they lead 32-13. We're early third quarter. And Rushville running up the left side, and can he break free? He's in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Rushville starting to romp now against Greensburg. It was at Harper Miller. Let's see who it was.
Number 11.
Okay, number 11. That would be Braden Wilson.
That was a 20-yarder.
20-yard run to the left side for the touchdown. Oh, was it a pass?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see, I'm right with it here. We're trying to run all these cameras and all this.
That's right. All right, so Rushville looks like they're going to line up to try a 2-point attempt here. They've done that every time.
And here we go. And the ball kind of comes free, and Rushville's a broken play running to the right side. Can he get in? He does.
I think he does.
I think he got it. No, they're saying he did not. I thought he hit the pylon, but they're saying he stepped out of bounds. Broken play. Looked like he was going to be tackled for a big loss, but ran to the right pylon. He did knock the pylon over, but they're saying he stepped out of bounds first. So no conversion. The run fails.
That brings the score to Rushville 38, Greensburg 13.
So it's a Rushville 25-point lead, still within the first minute of this third quarter. So the Lions go 4 plays, 50 yards, touchdown, and the run fails.
Rushville, again, they've been efficient all night long. It hasn't taken them long to score. They did that on, what, 3 plays?
4 plays.
4 plays.
Number 11, Braden Wilson will tee it up for the Lions. Back deep for the Pirates, number 7, Carson Miller.
Actually, it was 3 plays, Gary. You had it.
That's what I thought, Doc, but I wasn't going to rub it in. All right, so he's going to, Rushville kicker will set it up near us on the 40, that being Braden Wilson. Carson Miller back deep for the Pirates.
Ball placed on the right hash mark of the 40. Here's the kick. It's into it. Kind of a short kick that will hit at about the 16 to be scooped up at the 10 by the Pirates. The return's on along the right sideline, out of bounds. And it's going to be somewhere.
Yeah, Carson Miller ran that one out of bounds on the far side.
Somewhere around the 25-yard line is where they'll place it, maybe the 24.
Brings the ball back across the 20-yard line. The Pirates will take over.
First and 10 from the 24 is Greensburg.
They trail now 38-13, just underway, second half action.
Third quarter sponsor tonight, Kennelly and Daughters. They're your local family-owned hometown car wash, proudly serving you at 2 locations in Greensburg. Our mission is to provide the highest standards in car wash services as well as friendly customer service to the community we love and serve. Your car deserves the best. Add a little sparkle into your day with Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash.
Doc, they moved that back to the 23.
Where the Pirates are first down. And this will be a handoff. Is that Rankin, I believe?
Cruz,
it's Cruz. Goes to the left side, gang tackled. And they'll blow the whistle before he's brought to
you're
the
right,
turf.
Doc. That was Rankin.
Okay.
I saw the 2 is all I saw. But, yep, Rankin. He's going to get good yardage.
He's going to get 6 yards on first down, is he not?
I think it is.
Second and 4 for the Pirates.
Rankin knocking on the door of his first 100-yard rushing game of the year. He's got 95 yards on the ground.
Still within the first minute and a half of the third quarter. It's Rushville 38-13 over the Pirates. A high hike is brought down. They'll hand it again to Braden Rankin. He'll get maybe to the line of scrimmage. Maybe. Well, one official's going to spot him at the 30. The other one's at the 28. So let's see who's got it.
See who's going to. And we have some laundry, Doc, on the field.
Yes, we do.
They got him at the 23, or I'm sorry, the 30, or 28.
official talking to one of the Greensburg players. I don't know if they give him a choice what to do, to accept or.
It is against Rushville, Doc.
So it looked like a 2-yard pickup plus whatever this penalty calls for. Officials been slow to indicate the penalties.
Face mask.
A face mask, yep.
Another one. That's their third.
And they're going to say that brings them to a first down. That must be a 5-yard variety.
Against Rushville, that'll be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
All right, so via the penalty there, Pirates pick up their 16th. No, I think it's first down.
Yeah, the play brought it to the 29. Now the officials waving the sticks to go ahead and move. They brought it now to the 34. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. 38-13, Pirates trail 10-13 and counting. Just underway here, quarter number 3.
Pirates from their own 34-yard line. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Quarterback keeps, goes to the left side, gets some positive yardage. Hit hard.
Yeah, he was hit hard at the end there. All plan up on the keeper.
Gets to about the 38, so about a 4-yard pickup. We'll call it 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 for the good guys.
2nd down and 7.
Ball right at the 38. 2nd and 6 Greensburg.
Under 10 now on the play clock. Pirates taking their time. They trail 38-13.
It's the Kennelly and Daughters third quarter. And here's a handoff that goes to Rankin again. Gets positive yardage past the 40. He's going to get about 3 yards on that second down play.
Number 32, Rankin on the carry.
That'll be second, kind of a short 3.
Doc, with those 3 yards, Rankin is now at 100 yards rushing. I believe that's the first 100-yard rushing of the season.
And that's not splitting off a 50-yard run either. These are grinding runs.
No, he's carried the ball now, let's see, 22 times. So he's being worked tonight.
Yep.
Again, Pirates taking their time on this play clock. They trail by 25 points.
They'll split 2 to the right, 1 to the left. There's 2 running backs.
Rankin again.
And Rankin again. He goes to the right side and gets darn little. Boy, the officials on one side versus the other, they're 2 yards apart on where they stand where the ball goes down. So it's hard to.
Oh, and we got a flag,
A
Doc.
late flag comes in late. So this is usually.
That's usually
somebody saying something.
Unsportsmanlike is what that usually is. We'll wait and see though.
It was 2 yards. The run was for 2 yards, and would bring up 4th and 1, but pending this penalty against who?
Here he comes. It is a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against
Rushville. Wow. Okay. I was thinking that would go against Greensburg.
Got a dead ball foul against Rushville. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Rushville now with 80 yards of penalties, Doc. And that'll bring the ball all the way down to the 42-yard line.
Wow. It will be first down for the Pirates. They're in Rushville territory now.
They trail 38-13, Pirates do.
8 minutes left in this third quarter. Pirate quarterback takes the snap, hands off. Rankin goes to the right side, and he'll get a couple.
Rankin on the carry. Picks up about 3 yards on the play.
Second down, and let's call it 7 here for the Greensburg Pirates. We'll credit Braden Rankin with 3 yards on the run, and we'll place him at the 39-yard line. Kennelly and Sons here, third quarter.
Third quarter score, Doc. North Decatur 47-0 over Switzerland County. We got a injured Pirate, Doc.
Yep.
It looks like it's Rankin again. He's.
Yep, he's going to sleep well tonight.
He looks a little wobbly.
A little bit.
He may go under a concussion protocol after this one.
Our Platinum sponsors: Gillenhow Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, and Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. They're our platinum sponsors, thanks to them. Braden Rankin's going to the sideline, going to get the cobwebs out of his head here, Gary.
Yep. Something tells me he'll be back, unless he does go under that concussion protocol. I'm just speculating here.
Well, we don't have a tent, do we?
We do not.
Okay.
All right. 2nd and about 7.
Second down and 7 for the Pirates.
Planup hasn't thrown a ball yet here in the second half.
And this one goes to Austin Cole.
Cruz,
excuse me. And he'll get short yardage. He's going to advance the ball to about the 36-yard line, about a 3-yard pickup for Cruz. Bring up 3rd and about a long 3.
All right, clock running, 6:45 to play, third quarter action. Pirates trail 38-13, but they have another sustained drive going here. Up, third time Rushville has been pulled off sides.
All right, this will move the chains. This 5-yard penalty against Rushville, the offsides.
That's 3 first downs in a row by penalty for the Pirates here.
Well, Coach Gary in the pregame said Rushville makes a lot of mistakes.
Boy, they have. That's their 10th penalty for 85 yards now, and many of them have resulted in a Pirate first down. That's the 5th Pirate first down via the penalty.
We're approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. It's still Rushville in the lead, 38-13. Kennelly and Sons third quarter. This goes to Cruz, goes to the right side, and he'll get about 5 on that one. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Decent first down run there. Oh, I'm going to say maybe 6. Doc.
Okay, we'll go with what you got. They'll place the ball right at the 26-yard line. 2nd and long 4, short 5. 5:50 left in the game clock.
Kind of a quiet crowd here tonight.
And here's the Pirates.
A lot of them have left since the rain started coming.
And the quarterback looking to pass, launches one down to into the end zone, and is it caught and knocked away? And he was well defended. There was contact between him and the defender, but it was all legal, Gary.
Yep. I thought there might be a flag, but none came.
Official was right there, so I'll take it.
He was, yeah.
I'll accept what he got. Launched that to 26, about 30 yards into the end zone, and it had a chance. It got to the Pirate, but it was knocked away by the Rushville defender.
So 3rd and a long 4 here for the Pirates.
Greensburg looks to the sideline for the signals for the play.
I think Rankin is back on the field, Doc.
And here we go. And Pirate running back pounds his way down to the 26. That's about the line of scrimmage. Might have got a yard on this one, maybe.
I think Austin Cruz on the carry. What did he get, Doc? Anything?
Got 1 yard.
1.
Ball right at the 25. This brings up 4th and 4 for Greensburg.
Yep, big play here for the Pirates.
They split 2 receivers each side, and Rushville again.
Can you believe that?
Undisciplined, just runs across the line, and I think it's just a simple cadence change, and they bought it again.
So 4 in a row now via the penalty gives the Pirates a new set of downs. Boy, I would be livid if I were the coach over there. That's just, like you say, undisciplined. And he's having a talk with the player as he shots off the field. What are you thinking, man?
So the ball is now, Pirates are tickling the red zone here, right at the 20. Pirates are first down. Rushville in the lead, 38-13, 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Long drive here by the Pirates. 4 Rushville penalties on this drive. And the Pirate quarterback flushed out of the pocket, gets some positive yardage. He's at the 15, goes out at about the 14-yard line. So broken play, but they'll give him down to the 13.
Yeah, nice play there for Bryson Allplanum. Nearly a first down. He's going to get about
7. He got 7 on that play. Boy, almost 8. Gary, we're going to have to give him 8. 2nd and 2 for Greensburg. They put the ball at the 13. Pirates 13 yards away from a score. Pirates drove down to the 5-yard line at the end of the first half and ran out of time. And this one goes to Rankin, goes to the left side, still breaks tackles and gets down inside the 10 to about the 9. 4-yard pickup for Braden Rankin.
That'll be a first down. No. Yep,
First
down.
and goal, just inside the 10.
What did he get there for?
Got a 4. Boy, they're placing it at the 8-yard line. That being the case, it's a 5-yard pickup. First and goal from the 8. Four minutes to play in the third. Long drive here by the Pirates, grinding one out. Rankin with the ball. Goes right, comes back left to center, and he'll pick up short yardage on this one. He's going to get to about the 7, maybe a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pirates have been down here before and not been able to punch it in. .326 and counting here. Third quarter action. Pirates trail 38-13, but they are inside the red zone here. Second and goal.
Boy, Rankin's still not feeling right. He's kind of doubled over some, but he's gutting it out. Pirates looking for, about 7 yards here. Quarterback looks to pass for the Pirates. Broken out of the pocket, and he'll be brought down, and here's a flag.
Boy, a long flag.
The Planet might have lost a yard or two on the carry, but let's see what the flag shows us.
I think it's going to be a hold.
And it will be a hold. You got it, Gary.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call against the Pirates.
So that's a killer there. Goes second and goal from about the 7. All the way back.
That's a spot foul, so I think it'll be end up being a net more than 10 on the penalty.
So it's going to be second and goal from the, 17.
That's the 17-yard line. Yep.
All right.
Hunter Springmeyer enters the game, and looks like Braden Rankin going to take a spell here. He's banged up, Gary.
I think he is. All right, so second and goal from the 17 now for the Pirates. 2:50 and counting. Third quarter action. They trail 38-13.
Okay. 2 receivers each side for the Pirates. They spread the field. Pirate quarterback throws down the center of the field. It's caught and spinning around, getting inside the 10. Who's the receiver? Gets to the 9. Let's catch his number. Yeah, it's Owen Meadows. We haven't called his number in several games.
You're right. He's down to the 9, Doc.
Is it down to the 9?
Yep.
Okay, that being an 8-yard pass play then.
Got a couple of whistles. Timeout Pirates, Doc.
All right, Rushville leading 38-13. There's 2:17 left in this quarter. Pirates at the 9, facing a third down. We'll be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
And we're back with you here. Pirates coming out of a timeout. Third and goal there at the 9-yard line. 8-yard pass play the Pirates completed to get there. It's the Kennelly and Daughters third quarter.
Yeah, the last time the Pirates were down inside the red zone, they ran out of time at the end of the first half. They're back. Third and goal from the 9. Boy, time of possession, about 3-1 here for the Pirates.
This is the 13th play of this drive, Gary. And here we go. A Planet looks to pass. He'll be rushed out of the pocket and brought down for a short loss. All right, just over 2 minutes to play. The clock rolls, and this will bring up fourth 4th and goal.
What did he get there? 3?
Well, he lost 2 yards.
Lost 2, yeah.
Yep. Planup was sacked, and it's a 4th and goal, this time from the 11. So Greensburg looking for the end zone here in one play. They're at the 11 with a 4th and goal. Planup looks to pass, throws to the end zone, and is it caught?
Oh,
no, incomplete.
Good defense.
Well defended there by Rushville. Good, the pass was right on the money, knocked away. It was in the Pirates' grasp in the end zone, and is that?
I think it was Loudon.
Was that Loudon or okay, it was Loudon. Had his mitts on it in the end zone, but the Rushville defender was Johnny on the spot. It falls incomplete. The Pirates go through a 14-play drive and turn it over on downs.
So what is it, Doc? Has Rushville run 3 plays this quarter?
They've run 3 plays this quarter.
Gee whiz. And they lead 38-13. Pirates just time of possession of just unbelievable in their favor. Just can't get in the end zone.
So here's Rushville. They'll take over on the 11. And a running play. The break's free, Gary. He could go. He's at the 40. He might be trapped here. He's at the 50. He gets away. He's at the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. It is Harper Miller again. And Gary, 89 yards for that running play. And it's the whole game as Pirates been grinding it out. And Rushville, big plays.
What was that, 88? 88 yards. Yep, just like that, Doc. Just a backbreaker for the Pirates here. Oh, no. Flag right at midfield.
Officials are talking this over. It might be a sideline violation, actually, against Greensburg. Let's find out. As the Rushville player is running by. No indication yet what the officials have been really slow to indicate what's going on. Now they're going to the Rushville coach, maybe giving them the choice of what penalty to take or how to take the penalty. The Rushville coach pretty far out on the field. And here it is. This one's in Did you catch the penalty, Gary?
I did not yet. I'm sorry.
It goes against Greensburg. It was not clear what the penalty was.
Running this camera has messed up my stats here, Doc. I think.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right.
See if I can get them in order here.
All right.
See, he's got 21.
So Rushville touchdown stands, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion.
The touchdown is good. Rushville try for 2.
And the Lions will go for a 2-point conversion, and they'll go to the right side, and they'll be stopped short, so this run fails.
Yep, but with that, 44-13.
Yeah, Rushville has pushed their lead up to 31 points. 1:22 left in the third quarter. We'll take a moment. We'll be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
All right, Gary, what do we got?
Well, it's ugly again here for the Pirates. They trail 44-13. They've owned the ball, time of possession, and stats, but, man, Rushville gets the ball and just within a couple of plays usually find the end zone, and they lead 44-13 over the Pirates.
Yep, Rushville has run 4 plays in this quarter, scored 2 touchdowns. Pirates have run like about 14 plays and have not scored in this quarter. It's just not fair, Gary. It's not fair.
And the Pirates, with a big 15-yard penalty, will allow Rushville to kick it inside of Pirate territory for the second time tonight.
Yep, they'll kick off from the Pirate 45. Last time they just blasted it through the end zone.
I would imagine he'll do the same.
Kicker for Rushville is Braden Wilson. He's a junior. 1:22 left here in this Kennelly and Daughters third quarter. Gets his foot into it and just bangs away and lets it scoot through the end zone, so the Pirates will pick up this one at the 20-yard line.
That'll be a touchback. Greensburg will take over first and 10.
1:22 to play here, third quarter action. Pirates have run, 27 plays this quarter. No, I'm sorry. They've run 17 plays this quarter.
Trio sponsors in this ball game: Walters Tire and Hamilton Tebby Law Office, also trio sponsors. I think that means they sponsor all three local teams, but I'm not positive.
All right.
No one has told me.
Equal time.
I'm on a need-to-know basis.
And you don't need to know. There you go.
Got that right.
All right, so the Pirates back at their own 20, trailing 44-13, 1:22 to play here. Third quarter action. Do we have a third quarter sponsor?
Yes, our third quarter sponsor is Kennelly and Daughters.
You just said it, didn't you?
Car wash. I just did. But you can't say it too much, can you?
You can't say it enough. That's right. All right, here we go. Pirates back on offense.
Great night for football. Got a few umbrellas out, but I think they don't realize it's not really raining. So this will be a running play for the Pirates, and they'll get, and they might lose a yard or two here.
I think they do. All Planup was on the keeper. If he's going to lose.
A loss of 2 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 12.
2-yard loss on the quarterback keep.
Austin Miller on the stop for the Lions.
Within the last minute of this third quarter. And we'll have one more quarter left in this regular season. And the Pirates will run straight ahead once again, this time for some positive yardage.
Austin Cruz
He'll
with
get
the
about
ball.
3. 3-yard pickup for Cruz.
Bring up 3rd down and 9.
Pirates advance the ball out to the 21-yard line. Maybe a little soft miss, Gary. Are we getting wet?
Not us.
Not us. We're high and dry.
We're good.
2nd and 9 Pirates. The quarterback for Pirates takes the ball, looks to pass, and they'll blow this one dead before he can do anything. What happened here?
I have no clue.
Penalty flag on the play.
So they'll stop the play on whatever this call is.
Man, there's been a lot of penalties in this ball game.
This one is a procedure, against the Pirates.
So that'll cost them 5 yards.
So 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 14.
There's been 22 penalties, Doc.
Ball back
For a
to
total of 177 yards combined. And that'll end the third quarter, Doc.
Third quarter, the score, Rushville in the lead 44-13. Pirates are 3rd and 14th, back up at their own 16-yard line. We'll take a break. We'll come back for Q4 when we return.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
And we're back with you. Gary has turned our microphones back on, so we're ready to go.
All right.
That concludes the Kennelly and Daughters third quarter. Rushville in the lead 44-13. And our fourth quarter sponsor, Gary, is Napoleon State Bank.
All right, Napoleon State Bank. Branches everywhere. Find one. All right, Doc, Pirates will be facing a 3rd and long here.
Yep, 3rd and 14 from their own 16. So don't want to throw an INT right here, do we?
No, you don't.
See, I could be a coach. So we'll start this Napoleon State Bank 4th quarter. Bryson to plan up your sophomore quarterback. Hands off. And he'll go straight ahead and not
nothing.
much. Really nothing. That'll bring up 4th and forever. No gain for Rankin, 4th and 14.
A loss of 2? Is that right?
No.
Okay.
Nope, it's a no gain. It's back to the 16.
I see it.
Okay.
All right, so Jacoby Miller on to punt. Pirates trailing 44-13. Just underway in the 4th quarter.
Miller will be standing just inside his own 5-yard line to let this one go. This one's up. They were coming after him. This punt goes downfield, takes a Pirate roll. It's scooped up at the 45. The return is on for Rushville. That's Keegan Bowles with the
flag
ball.
Down.
And
Flag
he'll go
down.
to the end zone, but this will be called back.
Another flag late. Man, this crew is throwing flags like crazy. They're going to have to ice their elbows.
Yeah. Well, this punt was run back, but it'll come back.
We think.
Again, the officials slow to indicate the calls. They like to powwow and talk it over and mull around a bit before they indicate.
It is against Rushville. Personal foul against Rushville, at least one of the flags.
There were definitely 2 flags. Now they're talking to Coach Wes Anderson, pointing first down one field and then down the other. We're going to re-kick this one, I think, aren't we? Or re-punt? No?
I don't think so.
What's going to happen here? All right, holding will be called against. There'll be a declined penalty, and there'll be a holding call that will be called against Rushville on the return, and they'll back them up 10 yards from the spot. So Rushville will have the ball.
Somewhere just inside their own territory, I believe, when they get finished marking this off, Doc. Yep, at about the 48-yard line.
Beautiful night for football. 11 minutes left in the ball game. 44-13, Rushville in the lead. Tell you what, a Rushville score would throw this into a running clock and get rid of this thing in a hurry.
That it would.
Lions looking for their 3rd win of the year. Pirates looking for their 1st.
All right, we're finally going to get this ball placed at the 48, as we surmised.
So here's the Lions. They'll work from the shotgun like they have all game. This quarterback looks to pass, launches one downfield, and it's way downfield and no one within 10 yards.
Yep, I think the Pirates and the receiver got their feet tangled up. He fell down, and the ball just harmlessly to the turf.
Yep, Keegan Bowles gets up and raises his arms like, I got fouled, but no call.
Yep, just got the feet tangled. It happens. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That incomplete pass stops the clock.
And they gained a yard on it, Doc.
You know what? They did, didn't they? It's on the 49 now.
Now they're going to straighten it out.
Yeah. Now they'll place it back at the 48. We've seen that before.
We have.
Incomplete pass and you gain a yard.
Oh,
and now the Pirates will give them 5 yards.
Good
Just 3
God.
Pirates jumped over the line. And this will definitely be offsides against the Pirates.
Before this game's over, both squads are going to have over 100 yards in penalties.
Offsides against Greensburg. That's a 5-yard penalty.
So 2nd and 10 becomes 2nd and 5. They'll move the ball inside Pirate territory to the 47. And here are the lines. They got one receiver wide each side of the field. The quarterback, Nick Jarman, looks to pass, keeps the ball. He's being brought down. Nice tackle there by the Pirates, and that is, let's grab his number.
I think it's Loudon.
Camden Loudon it is. Loudon getting the quarterback. Jarman tackles him behind the line. And it'll bring up 3rd and 11, so that's a 6-yard loss. And here's Jarman. Runs, looking, he's being chased. He gets rid of the ball, falls incomplete. Pirates in pursuit. And Jarman at least able to get rid of it. And it'll bring up 4th and 11.
Big play here for the Pirates.
So Rushville from their own 47-yard line. They've had a 4th down. There's 10 minutes left. The quarterback rolls, goes out of the pocket, launches one downfield,
wide
and
open.
has a man open.
There
It's a
he
touchdown.
Wow.
Another big play for the Rushville Lions, taking advantage of the Pirates secondary. It's Keegan Bowles, the senior, on a catch, number 1, and a touchdown. And Gary, that triggers, you know what?
That triggers a running clock. Doc, how many was that, 53 yards?
That was 53 yards in the air. So that comes with 9:42 left in the ball game, and that'll, after this point after, we'll go to the running clock. Rushville lined up to kick this time. Braden Wilson will kick. And now the flags come out before the flags come out before the.
And the Pirates going to be offsides again. This will be the 3rd time on a point after attempt.
So they look to the sideline and ask the coach, do we kick, do we run? Wow.
Just sloppy play.
And they'll still stay with the kick on this one. Again, Wilson the kick. Oh, it's a high snap. They're going to have to run this one, and they'll run it in, and they'll be – can they get it in? It's close. It's close.
They do.
They do. It's a broken play on the kick, but the holder able to squirm his way in for the 2-point conversion. It's been that kind of night.
That it has. 52-13 now. Lions lead.
That makes a 39-point lead for Rushville and a running clock coming up.
And it's running. Gotta like it.
Rushville's had 3 possessions this half, touchdowns on all 3. And this will be kicked off to the Greensburg Pirates. 52-13 Rushville. Pirates able to move the ball, able to pick up first downs, able to grind it out, not able to get in the end zone only but a couple times. And Rushville, Gary, we say it again, big play after big play.
Boy, they have. They have been very efficient. They've not run a lot of plays and have racked up 52 points in this ball game on the Pirates.
It's the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. So Rushville, they'll place the ball on the right hash mark of the 40 for this kickoff. Again, the kicker, once again, Braden Wilson, the junior. And he's on the approach. We'll get into it here. This kickoff is a kind of a low, short punt or a kick that will hit at about the 8. Scooped up, Carson Miller on the run. Goes up near the center of the field, and he'll be brought down just past the 20.
Number 7, Carson Miller brings the ball back across the 20-yard line.
And Pirates will set up 1st and 10 from the 20. Well, Rushville, Gary, we've still got half of a quarter to play, but Rushville's going to pick up their third win of the year, and Pirates are going to go 0 for the season. And we'll go into sectional play next week. We'll be at Indian Creek. Gary will be
Yes.
Gary will be with me.
I will be there.
So Greensburg will set this up on the 23-yard line. They're still in the huddle. They'll break the huddle and come to the ball. Senior night here for the Pirates, being spoiled by the Lions. Pirates won 4 games last year, Gary, 2 of them against Rushville. And here's a handoff. The Pirates run the ball, and they will get line of scrimmage. Rankin, another carry for Braden Rankin.
And he's on the turf.
Well, we'll tend to Braden Rankin here. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming back. We'll leave you for 1. We'll be back.
The crew at Acre Automotive have some great deals coming up during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days. Check out the great lineup of new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Compasses, Gladiators, Wagoneers, and Wranglers. And there's more great deals for Ram Power Days with a nice lineup of new 2023 Ram half-ton and 3/4-ton pickups. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great deal during Jeep Adventure Days and Ram Power Days at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1401 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, Gary Bailey, what's the status of this affair?
Well, it doesn't look good. They're bringing a stretcher out for Brandon Rankin, who has not moved much at all. There's a trainer actually straddling his whole body over on the far sideline, so I don't want to speculate, but it certainly doesn't look good from here.
Yeah, but even before I saw the stretcher, I thought, well, this is going to have to be the last of his game here today, because he's played hard, ran the ball a lot, and been hit hard a lot here tonight.
Yep, right now he's got 28 carries for 110 yards, and like you say, there hasn't been
lot of carries.
There hasn't been any big runs.
That's a lot of carries.
Yeah, they're bringing a backboard out there, Doc. That just does not look good. Hopefully it's just over precautionary, but
Does stop the clock here with 5:32 to play. Rushville, the big lead here, 52-13. We were in a running clock before this injury. This is the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter, and Braden Rankin banged up and on the turf, and bringing the stretcher out for Braden. Braden, a senior on senior night.
deathly quiet here, Doc, both squads.
That it is, and all the Pirate players are down on one knee, as are the Rushville players.
Yep. Get you a shot of the sportsmanship here.
So it's taking time to tend to Braden Rankin.
We don't have any score updates to bring you. If anybody out there listening has any, we'll take them. Looks like we're going to have to, got the ambulance coming down Montgomery Road.
I've got the third, I think the same thing you do, third quarter, North Decatur, 47-0. You had that, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, you've got all those scores. Well, and they're bringing an ambulance here. Gary, tell you what, let's take another break here to sort things out right here. Rushville in the lead, 52-13. Pirates tending to the injured Braden Rankin. We'll return right after this.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore. Striving to be the best.
Decatur County Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg. The crew at Acra Automotive.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922.
Decatur
Buy
County
Right Auto.
Recycling. Do you have a question about recycling?
How do I dispose of sharps? Can glass and plastic bottles be recycled? How do I dispose of tires and household hazardous waste? Is there somewhere I can take my recyclables? Those are questions for Decatur County Recycling. You can find more online at www.decaturcountysolidwaste.com. Decatur County Recycling, assisting the community in reducing the amount of material taken to the landfill.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tires services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, Gary, what's the status here?
Well, they're going to call this ball game. Braden Rankin taken off the field on a stretcher, and that's going to trigger the end of the ball game. Rushville wins this one tonight, 52-13 over the Pirates.
Yep, they'll call this with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the football game. Teams are in the handshake line right now as we speak. Braden Rankin taken off in a stretcher. Appears to be with a significant injury, and they're just going to call this a game right here. So Rushville takes the win. They'll go to 3. They'll go to 3-6 on the year. Pirates will conclude their year 0-9, and we'll cut this game about 5.5 minutes short. So I think they did the right thing, Gary. In fact, you were saying before they called it that it would be the right thing to do to go ahead and call the game and, and stop
I thought
it here.
So I agree with what they did here.
Okay. Well, Gary's adding up the stats, and Coach will be talking to the players first, then he'll come up and have some words with us. So, of course, our best wishes for Braden Rankin. He was playing his heart out. My plan was I make little notes in the margins of my score sheet, things to talk to the coach about when he comes up. And before he was injured, one thing was to talk about the effort Braden Rankin put in, just ground out. He had 110 yards rushing, but they were grind. There was no 50-yard runs. He ground out 2 yards, 3 yards at a crack, to get that done. So, nonetheless, Pirates conclude their season at 0-9, and again, best wishes to Braden Rankin and his family. Hope him a quick recovery for sure. Pirates will go into sectional play next week. They will travel to Indian Creek. Before tonight, 5-3, and the Greensburg Indian Creek winner will face the Franklin County South Dearborn winner in sectional 31. So everybody leaving the stadium here, we'll talk with Coach Wes Anderson when he comes back. I'm sure he'll have nothing but deepest sympathy for Braden Rankin and his injury. Hope he has a quick recovery. We don't know the extent of his injury. We do know they had to call the ambulance over in a stretcher and take him away. So we'd have no idea, like you say, Gary, if that was all precautionary or just how serious his injury was. But enough to end the game and enough to end the regular season at that. So there you go. Gary adding up all the stats. Also tonight, it was North Decatur winning big. North Decatur winning at down on the river at Switzerland County, so they'll conclude their season at 6-3 and face South Decatur in their sectional. They'll host South Decatur on the first round of the sectional, and then South Decatur North Decatur winner will face Edinburgh in the second round. That in sectional number 46. Coaches for the Pirates all powwowing and talking. The Pirate players all headed towards the locker room. Rushville players are all down huddled up and still talking to their coaches. Gary, you got anything for me, buddy?
I got stats.
Let's hear it.
All right, 52-13 in this shortened ball game here tonight. Ends on a sour note with Braden Rankin being taken off the field on a stretcher and a game being called with the 52-13 lead by Rushville. We'll get into some team stats. Greensburg did very well tonight as far as ball control. They can completely dominated that side of the stats, but not good enough for anything else. First downs, 20 for the Pirates to only 10 for Rushville. Penalties. That's a key tonight. 13 penalties for Greensburg, 93 yards. 12 penalties for Rushville for 100 yards. So 193 yards of total penalties here between the two teams. Where else do I want to go? I guess that's, we did the yardage. Pirates, they put up 236 yards on 65 plays. That's 3.6 per play. Rushville, 313 yards on 23 plays. That's 13.6 per play. Scoring for Rushville here tonight, right off the bat, very first play from scrimmage, a 60-yard pass from Jarman to Chase Wolf opened up the scoring for Rushville. Is the coach here, right here? Is he? Okay, I'll let him go ahead. All righty. Opening play there, 60 yards pass from Jarman to Chase Wolf. They followed that up with a 17-yard run by Dayton Bates, and then a 15-yard run by Harper Miller. They got a 20-yard pass play to Braden Wilson, then a 1-yard pass play. A 53-yard pass play to number 1, Keegan Bowles, and then a kickoff return also from Keegan Bowles. They converted 5 out of 7 2-point conversions did Rushville. For the Pirates, in the air, I'll plan at 5 out of 14 for 67 yards, 1 pick. That pick being Keegan Bowles. He was kind of busy this evening. But again, the Pirates completely dominated ball control here. They run 65 plays in this ball game for 236 yards. They did that with Cruz, 12 carries for 58 yards. I'll plan up 11 carries for 1 yard. And the workhorse tonight, again, ending on a sour note there, Rankin with 28 carries for 110 yards. So there you have it, Doc, 52-13. Rushville going home with a victory here to close out the regular season.
All right, very good. And joining us here after the ball game here, Coach Wes Anderson. Coach, first things first, your player Braden Rankin shaken up and taken off on that. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, not exactly sure on the severity. He was awake, was talking to us.
Yeah.
We were I told the boys there at the end, we were kind of poking and prodding him to make sure he could feel everything, and he got real mad and started screaming at us. So that's pretty on brand for him.
Yeah.
So I told the boys he's going to be okay. So, they're going to get him and go take a look at him and evaluate him. But obviously you always want to be careful with those. And, we just wanted to make sure we did everything by the book on that. And,
very precautionary.
Absolutely. Yeah. So like I said, he was awake, talking to us. He was answering all the questions correctly. So that's an encouraging sign at least. And we'll know more probably in the next day or so.
Gotcha. His stats before he was injured, he had Gary. What was his stats before he was injured?
I had him for 28 carries, 110 yards.
Yeah, grinding it out. In fact, that's kind of the theme of the game. Greensburg was grinding it out, and Rushville some big plays.
Yeah, we missed a couple open passes, but boy, I thought our O-line at times tonight really looked like what we expect them to look like. I mean, they had a few plays there where it was about as good as we've ever done it before, and that's encouraging for those guys. They needed a good night, and I think you saw a lot of growth from a lot of those young linemen tonight. Again, obviously, we gave it to them a bunch and then it started raining. I really got a little uncomfortable with, throwing the ball in the conditions really because, our balls were getting slick so, we just kept pounding the ball and we were getting, 4 or 5 a carry roughly. So, we just kept letting the line eat. And, they did okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of long drives for us here. A lot of yellow flags tonight. More in Rushville than Greensburg, but there was you've been through those games before, but there was a lot of flags.
Yep. And sometimes that's how it goes. You made a comment last Friday night. I don't think we didn't have a penalty last night. Golly, we probably had 12 tonight. I don't know how many you had us for, Gary.
I got you down for 13.
Yep, right on the number. Pretty close.
Yeah, very good. So at the end of the first half, I know we had driven down to the 5 or 6 yard line, spiked the ball to stop the clock. I thought we got it,
boys?
But it was close.
You know what? That one's on me. I mismanaged my timeouts. They're really, really bad. If I had it back to do, I would do it totally different. But I called that last timeout, and I sent us in with 2 plays, which I like to do a lot when the clock runs out. Hey, here's the first play. Let's line right back up and run the second play. And that fourth down play where we got 7 or 8 yards, I expected us to get 2, and then I wanted to call pass.
Yeah.
Well, we got down to the 3, and I changed my mind. I didn't have a timeout, so I'm trying to sub personnel out to get in the call that I want to get in, and we ran out of time. So that one's on me. I did not manage that 2-minute drive very well right there from start to finish. So, I got to get better at that, and I left 7 off the board right there. So I got to do better.
That was a close call right there. So, yeah, I'd had penciled in the margin even before he was injured to talk about Braden Rankin and his effort tonight. But he's a senior.
Yep.
And, boy, he played hard.
He earned his keep tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And there were a couple times he came off there, and he, you want a tailback that gets mad when you don't give him the ball. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there were a couple times where I would send a call in, and he would kind of look at me like, man, come on, man. And I'm like, I know, but that's player coach stuff. But
Sure.
that is his personality if you know him. There were a couple times where he comes off there and he's like, just quit throwing it. Just give me the ball. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
sir. Can do. Will do. And we did.
Gotcha. Gary?
3 times we were called offsides when they were attempting point afters. Were we just lining up in the neutral zone?
Oh, no, we jumped the old-fashioned way. Yeah.
3 times.
3 times, yeah. Well, golly, we must have been offside 7 times tonight.
Well, you're looking for consistency. There you go.
I guess. And the thing, too, realistically, like, there was, the term I use with the boys is flashes of brilliance.
Yeah.
And I thought tonight you saw more of those than we've seen in several weeks where we did things better than we've ever done them. But where we have to go from here is with consistency. And, that needs to be where we're at. We'll do that, and then we'll come back and we'll shoot ourselves in the foot. I'll call the same play 3 plays in a row. We'll block it right twice, and then the third time, for whatever reason, we don't block it right, and we end up getting tackled for -4. So that consistency piece is going to be the focus, for this week, for tomorrow in the film session. And that's just where it is. We do some stuff really, really well. We just don't do it very consistently, and then, we make a mistake. We get down that second drive down here. They got in that straight T formation. It was actually unbalanced. We didn't shift. We were all screaming to shift on the sideline. Nobody heard us. We didn't shift. They scored.
Yeah.
And our consistency and our ability to see that, recognize it, and adjust is, again, we're learning. We're young, and that's, those are the things that come with a young team. So we just, my challenge the last couple of weeks has been not make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
You make a mistake, that's fine. Let's get coached on it. Let's solve our problem, and then let's move on and let's make different mistakes. Then, if we keep fixing mistakes, eventually we'll run out of mistakes. So we made too many tonight. We made a ton in the special teams. Golly, our kickoff team really struggles. So we've got to figure out what we're doing with that. Again, we punted it right at, we kicked a line drive punt right at that kid who's really, really good. So a lot of special team stuff to clean up, a lot of defense. Really all 3 phases. Really, realistically, we've got a lot to fix.
So we drew the section. Will be on the road at Trafalgar going to Indian Creek. Indian Creek's been playing some pretty good football this year.
Yeah, good coach, Casey Gillen. I've known him a long time. His dad, Mike's obviously the coach at Mooresville, was the head coach at Indian Creek forever and was really good. So, good football team, well coached. They throw the ball about like us.
Yeah, it's a football school too.
Yeah, they throw the ball about like us. So, it's going to be, we got to execute. We just got to execute better. That's the deal.
Yeah. Gary?
Nope. Second quarter, I think you ran 29 plays in the second quarter. Ran out of time there at the end, you said, but I would think you'd have to be happy with your ball control today.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, the offense goes when we run the ball well. Everybody thinks, oh, big fancy, here we go, let's sling the ball over the yard and throw the ball 40 times. Well, the way the offense really is designed is you spread them out to run it, and then you hit those one-off plays when they bring more guys in the box. And it was kind of, they were playing that 6.5-man box, and we were running into 6 really well. They'd bring that 7th guy down. We, as soon as I saw him creep down in there, it was 21, I think is who it was. We'd call a deep hitter. And we had it a couple times, underthrew one. Had another one where he got pressured and couldn't get the ball out there. And that's just kind of where we're at. And, eventually we'll get to the point where we start hitting those, and then that's when the offense will really open up for us.
Yep. Well, postseason starts next week, and I know learned a little bit about each other here through this first year, but I'm sitting here thinking Wes Anderson's mind's going to be spinning all summer long and all winter long and thinking about football until next fall.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And, whenever our season ends, we're going to start our off-season program 2 weeks after that. I'm going to give the boys 2 weeks to kind of relax, recoup, and then we'll hit the off-season program hard and we'll get rolling. So, and that's, obviously that's where we need a lot of improvement. We need to be faster. We need to be bigger. We need to be more explosive. I've said that many, many times. But we're on the quest to build better football players physically.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Final thoughts, Coach?
Another good crowd tonight, especially for it being fall break, and great senior night at the start, and grateful for our seniors, grateful for everything they've done for this program. Obviously not the year that they had hoped to have when this year started, but they've done it the right way, and I'm proud of them, and I love them, and I care about them, and you know, we're going to try our best to send them out the right way next week.
All right, very good. Coach, and we'll be with you next week on the road at Indian Creek.
All right.
All right. It's Wes Anderson. He's head coach of the Greensburg Pirates. It was Rushville tonight taking the win. The final score here tonight, 52-13, Gary. It was stopped about 5.5 minutes short due to an injury to one of our seniors, and best luck to him for a speedy recovery. And, Gary, I think you went through the stats, did you not?
I did.
Right.
I got a couple of scores here, Doc, real quick, as we
Sure.
close this thing out. We mentioned North Decatur 47-0 winners over Switzerland County, and it's a third quarter score is the most recent we have. South Decatur 31-8 on top of Dayton Christian, Doc.
Okay, very good. So, well, Coach's Show will be this Wednesday. Tom Fleming will be your host for the Coach's Show, that being at 6 p.m. I guess they'll have Coach's Show. Maybe they will or maybe they won't.
Beats me.
I guess I
don't
think
know why they
they
wouldn't.
will have one more Coach's Show. Usually that'll be the last Coach's Show of the season as we go into sectional play. Again, Pirates in the sectional will play. We'll go on the road to Indian Creek. We'll bring you that ball game. That will be audio only, no picture. Can't imagine they'll do without our fine pictures, but they'll have to do that for one more game, Gary. And in sectional play, it'll be South Decatur at North Decatur in the single A sectional. Well, you can listen to us, Gary, on AM 1330, FM 104.3, WTREradio.com. Of course, live on YouTube and also archived on YouTube. Thanks to all our sponsors. Gary, you got anything to say? Nope. Views expressed by these announcers, especially these announcers, not necessarily the views held by WT ownership and management.
But they should be. I don't think we're on.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll finish it anyway.
Yeah, better.
WTRE is locally owned and operated by Sandy Bigger, Mark Gravely, and Kathy Versman. I'm John Dooley alongside Gary Bailey. Morgan Schofield absent today. Thanks for Coach Wes Anderson, generous with his time all year pregame and postgame. Thanks for listening, Gary. Tell them all good night.
Good night, everybody.